Floyd and he was me, he would never have to fight again because the exhibition shit, as me being his little brother, hey, little bro, we finna do 10 rounds and we both gonna get 100+ million for it,
right?
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due,
right?
And you ain't never.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see him jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, his channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdo shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdo. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. $4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
What's good? What's good? Shout out to the fam. How y'all feeling? We back again on this cold Wednesday. The build again on this boxing, man. You already know, man. If you catch this on the playback, make sure you smash the like button, sub to the channel, turn your notifications on, and come say what up to the fam. Get your channel membership, slide by, drop a super chat, cash app, come build with the dopest chat on YouTube. How y'all feeling, man? We back again to build for a little bit. I ain't been asleep yet since this fight call. I've been up since 2-something this morning. It's been a long day, but we just gonna keep on building. Gonna keep on grinding, man. Y'all already know how we do. We at on the likes. We at 1 million, not yet. For sure, we gonna keep working. And Steph, what it do, my guy? You feel it? So if the Dev turn on top rank, it's not worth it. I can't believe he turned down tier. Well, shout out to the panel on Monday. Look at that boy now. Can't wait to chop it up. Shout out to Steph. Shout out to my baby girl, the queen, Miss Jusdo. How you feeling? Up in LD TV, my guy. What's good with the fam? Old school, what's good, Brody? How you feeling? The grind never stops, for sure. Mr. Improv, what it do? Joseph, what's good with the fam? Gertz, what up? Peace to the queen, Lisa. How you feeling? Feel like I'm losing my voice or something, y'all, but we ain't about to complain. We gonna build on this box and we're gonna chop it up for a little while, man. Like we always do. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button for me, man, as we get rolling. Shout out to my guy, Cigar Talk. How you feeling, bro? Good to see you in the building. Man, I really feel like I'm losing my voice, but it's all good. It's all good, man. It's all good. So, man, I know, we've been talking a lot about fights that we want to see, and upcoming fights, good fights. And we've been talking a lot about Teo, or I have anyway. And I've been trying to tell his fans and his people that although he is very talented, although he is very accomplished, he moves like a guy that doesn't know what he's doing. He moves like a guy that gets in his own way, and he's very confusing. You get what I'm saying? I'm tired of like arguing with fans about facts. The dude, let me just call it what it is. I'll be being nice. The dude is pretty much racist. He don't got nothing positive to say about black people. Call it what it is. Yet we still try to tolerate him. I come here, I get it, man. It's just due. Then we get facts that come out that this dude got opportunities to take fights and he don't do it. You get what I'm saying? Then people continue to argue for this guy like he got a leg to stand on. He don't. We don't give a damn that you beat Loma. We respected it. We saluted you when you did that. Job well done. Bravo. Move on, bro. I think that, what was that, 2019 or something? Move up to 140. You beat some guys. You beat up Josh Taylor. You whooped his ass. Kudos to you. Bravo to you. We respected you when you did it. You proved me wrong. I went on the whole rant, giving you your just due as to how you proved me wrong. And that's the kind of Teo I like to see in the ring. But since then, you found a way to turn the people against you again. You have nothing positive to say about anybody outside yourself. I mean, you got the self-inflated ego. I don't know where you getting it from. I don't know why he got this weird-ass perception of what he is as a top earner in the sport. He not that. You accomplished for sure, but whoever is negotiating on your behalf, whatever contract they got you signed, they did you wrong. It's not the people. It's not the black fighters. It's not Top Ring. It's not Bob Arum. It's probably you and your dumbass representation. You got you and your father to blame for that. You know why I say that? Because y'all both act like goofies. And I'm taking it easy on y'all. Y'all run around these boxing circles acting like goofies, saying shit you're not supposed to say. Your pop should know better. He almost got beat up in the gym for his mouth, and you don't learn. And you continue to run around here and promote all the wrong stuff while expecting the same people that you dissing to support your silly ass. So again, this is to all them Teofimo fans that keep talking about, nobody want to fight him, and he's trying to fight X, Y, and Z, and everybody's finding a reason not to fight him. That's horse shit. It's bullshit. It was bullshit. The last fight he had, he didn't fight Steve Claggett because nobody wanted to fight him. He fought Steve Claggett because he chose him. Out of the 4 guys he had, I'm tired of going over this, but people keep arguing facts. This is a fact. This ain't nothing I'm making up. He didn't want none of them guys for whatever reason. I ain't saying he's scared of them, but it seemed like he not willing to challenge himself. I told everybody after he fought Jermaine Ortiz, that fight was way too close for his liking. He didn't look good. I was guaranteeing personally that he was not going to get in there with another dangerous guy. And who did he choose? Steve Claggett. So moving on. You got that out the way. I understood it for what it was. You just was in a tough fight, right? I know every fight can be a tough fight, so I get it. You got a fight where you could pick a guy, look good, possibly knock him out. You didn't get the stoppage, but you beat him up. You got the job done, right? Moving on. Now, you fast forward to today's boxing. You were calling out Terrence Crawford, Boots Ennis, and Gervonta Davis. You get what I'm saying? None of which is in your weight class. You had an opportunity to fight Devin Haney. Credit to you. From what I understand, that wasn't your fault. Bill said 45% wasn't enough, so they kept it moving. That's their decision. That's another topic. But then you talked about Brian Norman, all these different opportunities. Then you get an opportunity with Subriel Matias for March 15th. And lo and behold, today, the news dropped some more that you turned down the smoke. You get what I'm saying? Turn down the smoke. Beth, what's good with it? Mr. Empire, what it do, little buddy? He's talking about Usyk. That it was crazy. Yeah, that was wild, wasn't it? Star Fox, what it do? Dragon Assassin official. My God, yeah, he's a goofy. He's a goofy, man. And I like him. He's still talented, but he behaves like a fool. And until he show me something different, Teofimo is a goofy to me. You know what I'm saying? A talented goofy. That's just what he is. Then you fast forward to today, right? And, he did all of this crying about, what other fighters get and what other fighters make and X, Y, Z and blah, blah, blah. And nobody wanted to fight him. Xavier, was good with it, fam. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, sub to the channel, support the grind. We working overtime today. Man, we called the fight call today. We had a hell of a fight call. That was a great card earlier. We're gonna talk about that card too, man. But we gotta get to this. I gotta speak on this because this just further confirms what I've been saying. I'm not here to diss TL. Y'all know that's not my style. But he don't move accordingly. He ruining chances for himself. Teofimo Lopez turned down Top Ring's final offer way above his contract minimum. Hold on. Rewind. What did they say? He turned down what? Top Rank's final offer? Way above his contract minimum? Way above his contract minimum. According to what I was told before a deadline late last night for a WBO 140-pound title versus Subriel Matias. Lopez and Matias would have fought in the ESPN pay-per-view main event March 15th in Las Vegas. Everything by John. I'm busy, my God, what it do? Teal Duck, and I bet you they're not going to talk about it. Nah, they've been dressing it up. I got people, everything by John. I got people arguing with me on Twitter talking about they're paying him peanuts. They're paying him peanuts. Teofimo would do this, and he's more accomplished than your favorite fighter. That's the problem with y'all Teofimo fans. Y'all just as delusional as him. We don't care about 2 wins that he got in his whole entire career that he won't shut up about. We want to see what he about at 40 because his shit been looking shaky. Yeah, you was icing shit at 35. And you've been whooping shit at 42. But you ain't icing shit up here. We want to see you against all these other guys. You out here celebrating wins that you been got. We tired of hearing it. We want to see you fight. We tired of hearing you complaining about the black fighters. No, they never paid me $1 million. They pay the other guys 8 figures. Man, dude, you had an opportunity to make this kind of money and you turn it down. Way above your contract minimum. And then you got fans trying to argue for you that it's peanuts that you're getting paid when it's way above what you've been getting paid. You cannot make this stuff up, man. I don't want to call a man a duck. I don't want to say he's scary. But right now, shit ain't looking good, man. Shit ain't looking good, man. You hold that shit up to the light, it's looking counterfeit right now. You hold that shit up to the light, it's looking counterfeit. You mean to tell me you was running around in all of these interviews complaining about how much you get paid or don't get paid. Then you get an opportunity to make way more than that and you still don't want it? The Butcher was good with it. Adrian was good, my guy. How you feeling? Shout out to Old School. You get me. Hold on, man. Let me jog y'all memory. That's why I be keeping these clips in the tuck. This is why I keep these clips in the tuck. So I make these fighters eat their words in real time. And I like this dude, but he is a clown. And the way he moving is making me put the pressure on him like this. I'm on his ass. Fight, bro. Doing all that damn talking, calling out everybody outside of 140. Then you get an opportunity offered up to fight a guy that's dangerous that you said is soft. You said he's soft. You said you always handle Puerto Ricans easily. Say they feel some type of way, you don't care. This is what you was talking crazy. Y'all remember this little clip that I played for y'all too?
No, that's what.
Right now, and Tank, that's had, like you said, Floyd Mayweather, and people don't put him up like that. They talk more about him than they do about you. They try to belittle you. Do you feel any type of way? Is there anything you have to say towards stuff like that?
I think that is going exactly the way God wants it to go for me. I got to keep working hard. I stay humble. I conversate with a lot of people for that reason. Absolutely. Maybe if I had all that they had, I'd probably be a stuck-up bitch. So, my shit does stink, and I get it. So I go out there and I take it with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? Everything I do is obviously in his favor. It's not in mine. And he's got a way that he's doing it with me. So for everybody's different. I did it the hard way. Just me and my father, dynamic duo. We actually came from the ground and up. That's why they only pay me $1 million, because they know what my upbringing was. They say, hey, $1 million, that's enough for you, kid. You'll be all right. But the rest of them are making 8 figures a fight. And I've done more in that sense as accolades in a team.
The rest of them are making 8 figures a fight. The rest of them are making eight figures a fight. The rest of them ain't on social media. They're not on Twitter. They're not actively asking to be bought out of their contracts. They're not complaining, talking about their contract invalid. How much for a buyout? I only make $1 million. They getting in the ring and they fighting. When they get the opportunities, they taking full advantage of them. That's how those guys able to make that kind of money. You silly individual. That's how they able to make that kind of money. They're fighting the fights. You get right to a guy that you could fight, and look, they up your bread, they up your bag, and you still find a way not to fight them. What are you talking about? This guy, you do it. He said he do everything in God's favor. So when you running around talking about monkeys, bananas, and the black fighters, you get what I'm saying? That's in God's favor too. You are an idiot, man. I'm standing on that. A very talented idiot. That's exactly what he is. I'm not changing my mind. This dude can fight. I'm gonna keep telling y'all that so y'all understand. I ain't dissing him. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. You could have went in here. You was on record saying how soft this guy is. Matias is the softest, guy at 140. I always beat up Puerto Rican fighters. Then you get an opportunity to beat up one, and you cool on the smoke. You in interviews whining about how much you get paid, but you cool on the smoke. So I told you that shit smoke and mirrors with that dude to take over my ass. You've been taken over. You're taking over. The takeover has been taken over, bro. It ain't no damn takeover. That shit is over. Over with. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no takeover. Lewis 4500, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? I'm telling you, bro, he's a talented idiot. Exactly what he is, bro. You out here whining about the contract. Yeah, how much for a buyout? The price is only gonna go up higher. Man, you're not about to stick up Top Rank. I don't know what part you don't get, but you ain't sticking up Top Rank. That shit ain't working. That shit ain't working, kid. That shit ain't working. And Matias was right about him all along, y'all. Matias was right about him all along. Man, cue the clip, man.
The really best 140 is here. No Teofimo, Pussy. No Ryan. Who is Ryan? No Haney, Chicken. No Rolling. He's a joker. And the word knowing. So, what happened? I'm here. Who going to fight with me? Who?
You heard him. Teofimo, Pussy. Straight like that, bro, because that's what it's looking like. Now you and your fans about to create a narrative that's going to linger around the sport that this dude ducked you and they was offering you peanuts. Nah, they upped your bag. You was getting way above your contract minimum and you didn't take it because it's a real threat. I don't want to hear shit else from Teofimo or his bogus ass fans. Y'all can sit up on Twitter and argue till y'all blue in the face. My stance remains the same. This dude has opportunities to fight quality opposition, but chooses not to for whatever bogus ass reason that he coming up with. If it ain't money, then it's he trying to convince you that the guys that are of substance are not of substance, and the guy that he's choosing is. You can't make this shit up, man. Ramon, what it do? Telling you, man, the excuses is piling up. Dante's Boxing Talk, my guy, what it do? What money he want? I thought he wanted money. I thought he wanted an opportunity to make a bag. Mr. Kyler, what it do, fam? Crust the legend, my guy, what it do? Thomas Hill, what's good with it, bro? You get me? Who want to fight with me? Who? You know what I'm saying? You hear him? You hear him? The really best 140 here. You know what I'm saying? The really, you get me? You say you want to rematch Claggett? Kello, what's good with it, family? Yeah, man. He must want to rematch Claggett. He must. That must what he want. He must want to rematch Steve Claggett or something, bro. Like we ain't see that already. We seen you pick that guy. We seen you pick a guy that you couldn't get out of there. And again, I'm not big on saying guys got to get knockouts. I'm not that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm completely fine with a decision, a UD. I'm completely fine with a masterclass performance. But that's not what he gave us. So he didn't give us a knockout nor a masterclass performance, even though I gave him way more credit than everybody else did. You get what I'm saying? The days of fighting those guys is over with. Smoke and mirrors is the cover is being pulled off. I want to see how y'all gonna walk and talk y'all way out of this one. I really want to see how y'all gonna walk and talk y'all way out of this. Who y'all gonna try to convince everybody that's gonna listen? Yeah, man, Matias, he tucked his tail, man. He didn't want to fight. Yeah, Matias. Yeah. Matias was ready to put hands on you. That's what word got back. Word got back. You heard Matias wasn't playing. That's what it was. Yeah, you did all that talking. You said that man was soft. You get what I'm saying? For no reason. You got up on the platforms talking wild, and now that it's time to fight, you ain't nowhere to be found, man. The hell with T.O. Look, man, I like his talent as a fighter, but his energy, his personality is a little off-putting. You know, the things he say, like I said, it's clown behavior at his best. And I really don't know what his plans is. I don't know what his plans are. I don't know what he planning on doing, which direction he gonna go, who he planning to fight. I mean, every time you turn around, it's an opportunity that's there, and it just don't come to fruition for one reason or another. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna get to a point where you can no longer convince the viewing public that the reason you're not getting in the ring is because everybody else is scared of you. You get what I'm saying? You trying to live off 2 wins. And I ain't saying them the only 2 wins you got, but them the ones that you keep talking about. Them the ones that your dad keep talking about. You keep talking about Vasyl Lomachenko. You keep talking about, you know, Josh Taylor. We beat Vasyl Lomachenko, and if nobody wanted to fight him, Shakur Ben wanted that smoke with that dude. We just never got it. Don't give me that shit. You get what I'm saying? Josh Taylor, we beat Josh Taylor. I don't give a damn. Jack Catterall did it first. Jack Catterall did it first. You get what I'm saying? I'm just tired of it, man. It's really, it be the fans. It's the ignorance that comes from the fighter, along with the ignorance that the fans of his, you know, they accept it. And I ain't going for it. That dude clearly don't want to fight Matias. I'll say that, because if you did, there's no excuse right now for you not fighting him. And y'all, hold on. Let me go a step further. I almost forgot to include this minor detail. It was a ESPN pay-per-view, meaning his people are putting on the fight. They upped his bag to make sure he got paid, and they were going to put him on pay-per-view for the first time. Why would you not accept this opportunity? For every one of his fans that are trying to justify not accepting a fight where they upped your bag, gave you an opportunity to fight on pay-per-view, giving you an opportunity to prove that you this star that you think you are, that you keep talking about you are. You get what I'm saying? You had a chance to prove all of that and shut everybody up in one night with the opponent and all of that. The success you could have had betting on yourself, knowing you getting a lion's share of the money because it's your promoter putting on the fight. They was taking care of you. I don't want to hear that they was paying them peanuts. Get that shit out of here. Because if paying him way above his contract minimum is paying him peanuts, then what the hell he been fighting for all this time? Seriously, that's a message to you Teofimo Lopez fans that'll argue the facts. If paying him way above his contract minimum is paying him peanuts, then what the hell has he been fighting for the entire time? I want to know. And I don't care about his money, but that's for y'all that keep saying that. You don't tell a guy what peanuts is. How you gonna get paid? This is more money than he ever seen, and you never been on pay-per-view. You get a chance to do that against a legit fighter, a guy that was a champion, a guy that was fresh off making about 5-6 fighters in a row quit. We would have respected the Matias smoke. We would have respected that. I don't think nobody was complaining about that fight because you're an up and down performer, and we know anything can happen in that fight. But I think you and maybe your dad and whoever advised you know what time it is with Matias too. That dude ain't as easy as you might have made it seem. If he was that easy, and I'm going off of T.O.'s words, if he was easy as you said he is and he's soft, you would take way above your contract minimum. You would take that and go beat up a soft guy and get a title defense, another name on your record. You get what I'm saying? Another quote-unquote boogeyman, you knock him off. Come on, man. I don't want to hear that, man. Y'all out here ruining fights in real time. People would kill to be in a position you are in, being pushed by a big promoter, and you got a title, and they about to up your money and put you on pay-per-view. I know fighters that'll really beat you up to get that opportunity, bro. I know fighters that'll really go through hell to get the opportunities that you get. And you out here turning them down and then whining to the fans about how much money you not making, and you get an opportunity to do so and you turn it down. And then you got your fans making the excuse that you're getting paid peanuts. Yeah, all right, man. If that's peanuts, then you've been fighting for free at this point. It's crazy, man. I don't know what he gonna do. Chico Rub was good with it, fam. Shout out to you, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub to the channel, man. Let's keep building. Man, Garfield was good what he said. So T.O. was going to finish him in 4 rounds. He don't want that PR smoke. Nah, he did all that talking. Now he don't want it, bro. He did all that talking. Now he don't want it. He did all that talking. Now he don't want it, bro. He did all that talking. Cal Coolin, my guy, man. What's good with it, Brody? I ain't met a race yet that wasn't scared when they get pressed by a monkey. Tio out here being what he claims everybody else is. I told y'all, man, Matias said it best, man.
The really best 140 is here. No Teofimo, pussy. No.
You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. Yeah. You know, in the words of Matias. Now them words just a little bit stronger. Now that little clip hit different. Now it's hitting different. Pressure on, and y'all turn out y'all don't want to fight. Now watch your dad go do an interview and lie. This is how well I know y'all, the y'all Lopez's. Now watch your dad go do an interview and lie and say Subriel Matias didn't want to fight or he ducked or something. How much do y'all want to bet? Guarantee you his dad gonna do an interview. You better be looking for it. The interview will be coming anytime soon. His dad is gonna say, yeah, man, Matias, he didn't want to fight us. You know, nobody wants to fight my son. My son. Nobody wants to fight him. Shut up, bro. Your son don't really want what he say he want. He want to be a star because he complaining about the other stars in boxing. He talking about people pocket watching, calling people broke on X, but he talking about other fighters making 8 figures and he only makes 7. You get what I'm saying? Like, make this shit make sense, bro. You say you want to be a star. You say it's the takeover. You say you want to make money. You complaining about your money. They up your money. You getting the biggest opportunity, being able to fight on the biggest stage, which would be a pay-per-view stage that you would be headlining with your promotional entity pushing it, and you don't want that opportunity. You got to be out your mind, bro. Got to be out your mind. You telling me this kid ain't taking this situation for granted? Unbelievable, bro. To a fighter, whatever reason, they get smashed on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm here. I'm here keeping that same energy, everything about John. I ain't letting him off the hip. Ricky Fontaine, what it do, fam? That's why at the end of the day, it always comes down to the money. There's cap about everything else. And this is the crazy thing, Ricky. In this case, he was getting the money. He can't say that, like, I'm not into counting dollars, but, you know, it's a reason why details like this are released when they say, yo, you were getting, you know, their final offer, because he tried to send a counter offer and they rejected it. What are you doing, bro? They're not accepting no counter offers from you. Well, you get what they give you. They know they giving you, like Bob ain't no fool. They know they looking out for you and giving you an opportunity to make even more money because they putting it on pay-per-view. You idiot. So do he really want to make money? Do he really want to smoke, y'all? Do he really? Seriously, though, all jokes aside, do he really want to fight how he say he do? Nah, I'm serious, though. I'm serious. From the rip, you getting well above your contract minimum, right? And then you get to fight on pay-per-view. And if you the star that you keep telling the people that you are, you're going to make more money on the back end, right? On the pay-per-view side, right? Am I right or am I tripping? This dude don't want what he say he want. And it's confusing because he can fight. That's why I'm frustrated. That's why I'm passionate about it. This dude really could fight through. You lucky this is boxing and not one of the other sports where they cancel you for the shit that you saying. Like, think about all the chances he get. Now you got a chance to fight on pay-per-view and make some money that you said you was never making, and you talking about nah. Now you about to go on a troll campaign, you and your goofy ass dad. Guarantee y'all about to put some smut on Matias and his team name. Y'all gonna say they ducked you, and you gonna want everybody to believe that weak ass shit. Man, yo, I can't believe this dude could fight like this, and this is how he moved, yo. I can't believe it. Really can't. Humble Dragger, what it do? For sure, Crush. You know I'll be there, bro. Jordan, my guy, what it do? All right, Tio, last contract. If you're not careful, I'm telling you, he keep begging to get out his contract. Hey, Jordan, he gonna get what he looking for, bro. He gonna get what he looking for. I'm telling you. And you think you ain't getting paid now? Let you fall into a situation where you ain't got no big promotional entity backing you, man. You gonna be in trouble, bro. You gonna be in trouble, bro. You're going to be in big trouble. I'm not responding to no more TO fans. I'm not responding to no more TO fans online. I salute y'all, man. God bless y'all. But y'all foolish if y'all believe the shit that y'all spewing. Y'all making too many excuses for him, bro. Y'all making excuses for him. Now y'all justifying what's peanuts and what's not. What's good money and what's not good money. So if what he's getting right now is not good money and they up it, how is that also just the same money? Like, what are we talking about? You can't be serious, man. Can't be serious, man. Shout out, big shout out to the queen, man. Always being a huge supporter of the channel, man. Big shout out to the queen, Lisa, for the big $100 cash app. Appreciate you. I'm over here losing my voice. She said for the early morning fight call. Appreciate all your support, queen. Much love to you.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Shout out to the Queen, Lisa. Much love, much appreciation, man. And again, y'all, I want to be clear. Everybody that hear my voice, I'm not mad. I'm passionate. I really love the sport. I really respect these dudes' grind. I mean, I really think Tio did have humble beginnings, him and his dad. I think they were very successful as a tag team. They still successful in the sport of boxing. Through all the racist tirades and the undertones and just the ignorance that they've spewed as a team, they still within the sport of boxing, and they still in a place where they could really flourish and thrive. But instead, he rather get in his own way and cheddar bob himself out of every situation. Like he legit shooting himself in the foot at every turn outside of the Devin Haney situation. And with that one, I'm gonna put a little asterisk next to that because I think they low-key knew. I ain't saying they knew, but they probably guessed that Devin Haney wasn't gonna take that kind of fight coming right back. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not going. I'm not going for it. I'm not going at all. Damn, man, my bad, y'all. Unc Rick, what's good, man? What's going on with it, man? BLK Prime, here he comes. Jose, what's good? You know what I'm saying? All this time, and it was never about money. Hey, you get what I'm saying, Xavier? That's what he said, bro. CJ was good with it. He got Joffrey a boxing faking. Hey, Judge, you say he could fight, but I think he's still asking himself the Sandor fight question. Do I still got it? You might be right, Cal. Shout out to the Queen, Melanin Queen. How you feeling, Queen? He said, let me over 50. Kello, shout out to my guy. And again, big shout out to the Queen, Lisa, man. Always holding me down, supporting the grind. I actually used to like him as a fighter. Me too. I still like the talent that Teofimo is, CJ. I just don't like the personality that he's showing us, like the energy. Like, I don't know. At this point, it's a small piece of me that's trying to give him a slight, leg to stand on and say maybe he just really don't understand how to promote himself outside of what he doing. But it gets to a point where, like, is that really it? Or is he just really a prick? Like, he's a prick, bro. That's what T.O. is, man. He really a prick. He really is, man. He really a prick, bro. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But in due time, man, that shit gonna catch up to him. Not wanting to fight. Yeah, he really, every time he cheddar bob himself. He got opportunity. Hey, T.O., you said you wanted to make some money, right? Okay, cool. Here go an offer, that's, way above, and, keywords, way above your contract minimum. So you can't complain about the money and say it's only $1 million, because what I understand was a career high payday. And I think not only did they double it, they might have they went from what you said, not even $1 million you took home, to them offering you $3 million and an opportunity to fight on pay-per-view. You get what I'm saying? You get me? All things, my God. What it do, family? How you feeling, bro? What's good with it? What's going on with it, man? Yeah, man. He off his rocker. Garfield, what it do? And his father kill their own career. Yeah, for sure. LaMarcus, what it do, my guy? But that's where I'm at with it, bro. Like he said he wanted that money. He claimed he wanted to fight on a bigger stage. He was complaining about the Hulu theater situation, right? Why they not putting him on a bigger stage, right? Basically, like, why is boxing against him when he's generating so much money for the sport? But then when you got an opportunity to prove exactly that, while getting a little cushion, a little bump in your paycheck, in your original paycheck, you want no parts of that. I can't get over that. How you don't want the opportunity is crazy. I'm not trying to hear all this 52 fake out shit. Yeah, man, they're treating T.O. so wrong, man. You still getting you this the same guy that tried to go to Triller when you thought you had something. You really tried to cut Bob Arum out, the promoter that been around longer than you've been alive and gonna be around probably. If you could probably gonna be retired, Bob's still gonna be promoting. That's the guy you try to do dirty. And yet and still, you still remain on his roster actively getting opportunities. And it looks like to me, instead of him doing you dirty, he's giving you more of an opportunity. But as well as giving you the money, he putting you in there with somebody that's risky, that's dangerous. He's making you earn it, and you don't want it. I can't understand. I for the life of me. You rank. Look amongst these names, bro. Like, look at this chart, bro. Come on, I really want to highlight something to y'all. Like, check this chart out. This the 140-pound, weight class right here. You get what I'm saying? For better, for worse, yo. Name everybody that's in here. Name me a fight in this graphic that y'all see up here that Teofimo wouldn't make a good fight with and have a respectable chance at winning. Show me the fight. Y'all get what I'm saying? From Rayo to Hitchins, you got Puyo up here, you got Jack Catterall, you got Liam Parrell, Matias, Gary Antoine. Every last one of those fights, if they had Teofimo on the other side of them, would be great fights. Am I lying? And this is what he doing. He had an opportunity to fight the guy that's right underneath him in this picture for more money and pay-per-view and be this star that he think he is. Man, this guy's unbelievable. I think Rod beats me. Thank Father, what it do, my guy? How you feeling? Yeah, no, I like Rayo. I think he underrated, Rick. I think he Rod, what it do, family? Said Bob Aram, aka Mum Rod, the ever living will be here for another 100 years. Yeah, Teal is mentally disturbed. Yeah, I just think he don't got no direction. I don't think he got nobody leading him in the right direction. And if somebody is trying to lead him in the right direction, he ain't trying to hear him. So whoever it is that's around him that got access to him must ain't getting through to him if they trying, because I just respectfully, and again, I go a lot lighter than most people. I just don't understand as a fight fan why this would be the move for him. You get me? All right, the Devin Haney situation didn't work out. So you got to next man up. You got to keep your career moving, right? You shut up about the Bud Crawford stuff. That's great for boxing that you shut up because you was clout chasing. You shut up about Boots Ennis. That was great for boxing because I felt like you was clout chasing. You didn't mention no Brian Normans no more. That's cool. That's cool because you ain't had no intent on going up there fighting him no way. You shut up about Tank Davis. That's great for boxing because he got a fight coming up anyway, and there's no way you going down to lightweight where he is at. So shut up about that. And then you got Matias, and it's like, yeah, nah, I'm cool. I'm cool, y'all. Yeah, I don't really want no money. I'm gonna just sit around in these interviews and complain about how I only get $1 million, and these everybody else they get 8 figures. But they get 8 figures. I really should DM is that, but they get 8 figures. That's Satio. I only get $1 million because of my upbringing. Meanwhile, y'all, this guy is trying to convince you that the reason they're paying him what he's getting paid is because of his humble upbringing. And they feel like, yeah, from what you came from, shit, $1 million is more than enough. No, that is not, you idiot. Because right here is a prime example of how that's not the case. It has nothing to do with your humble beginnings or your upbringing. It got everything to do with, I think, how whoever you have negotiating for you is not doing a very good job. And when they do a good job, like this opportunity to me was a good job, you don't accept it and you sit around making, these false accusations that boxing is doing you dirty. I'm not letting him slide, bro. Tio, you are far too talented to do yourself like this. Teofimo Lopez Jr., you're doing yourself a disservice. Lopez Sr., your son is doing himself a disservice, and you allowing him to do it by not taking advantage of an opportunity to beat a guy that I think you would be able to outbox respectfully. Teofimo had his A game. Yeah, I think he could beat Matias. I don't think it'd be easy for him stylistically, right? I don't think it'd be easy. But come on, man. You know what I mean? What are you doing? Like, you get me? You ruining opportunities, bro. People want to see you fight. Like I said, y'all, look at this graphic, man. That's all smoke right there. That's 140 in a nutshell. And that's not even everybody. You still got some more names. Shout out to my guy Najee, man. You get me? You got more names, bro. You got all this smoke and you don't want none of it. That's all I'm saying. That's what it's looking like. And I can't figure out why. Shout out to my guy, Rude Exposure. Boxing Dad, what it do, bro? He said brain damage and mental illness is a serious topic, very real in boxing. I see you saying that lately, bro, and I'm with you. I think so too. Shout out to Boxing Dad, man. I think so too. WBO got a new president. He isn't playing games. Hey, man. And Claggett in the thick, it appears out of nowhere, huh, Just? You get what I'm saying, Thomas Hill? So, like, we don't know who Kenneth Sims is. Like, we don't know who Elvis Rodriguez is. Like, we don't know who Raymond Mortai is. We know who them guys is. And all those guys are more recognizable names and probably better matchups for you than Steve Claggett on any day of the week. But you think you think we don't know no better. You think we don't know. So we ain't foolish, bro. We ain't foolish. We ain't foolish. Matias is not an easy fight for nobody. I don't think so. And if you can make him look easy, then that means you was on your A game. You get what I'm saying? He got some limitations. He got some things that he don't do well that, you know, make him vulnerable. But the same thing that makes him vulnerable makes him dangerous. So it's like a pick your poison, man. It's a trick bag with Matias, bro. Because if you get the very best version of him, man, he gonna give you a tough out, bro. And he's made several people quit in a row. Maybe that's what Tio thinking, y'all. Maybe he thinking about all them guys Matias stopped and made quit on the stool. And he know he ain't cracking like that at 140, and he know he gonna have to fight him. That ain't no Steve Claggett. If he get the landing the shots on you that Steve Claggett was landing, bro, you might be in trouble. Bro, you might be in trouble, bro. Bro ass might be in trouble. Know what I'm saying? Bro ass might be in trouble, man. Remember T.O., man? You know I'm the clip king, man. You know, top rank. I was top rank. I was top rank last star. I'm top rank's only star. I'm the last star they got. I'm the last star they got. So you have real, original, authentic receipts. Oh, shout out to We Cook It, man. Shout out to We Cook It. Trans, you already know, man. Got to, man. This shit is real. This shit is real, man. Malaza was good with it. The last quit in the middle of the second round. I'm telling you, that dude been making people quit. Teal was like, nah, I'm cool on him. Yeah, Matias soft and all that. Yeah, but I don't want to fight him. Yeah, he's soft, but I don't want no smoke with him though. But he's soft, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Matias soft, bro. He don't want to fight. Matias soft, y'all. I think to tell it really. In his statement after the Martin decision and his subsequent fights thereafter, only one career-defining performance mixed in with questionable wins. Yeah, man. Yeah, he real with himself. He know what time it is. Roger was good with it, bro. He don't want to see that dude quit on the stool under pressure. I'm telling you, in the pressure that Steve Claggett was putting on T.O. in that fight, he got through it and he handled him. I thought he did fairly well with his punch output handling Steve Claggett, but Matias ain't Steve Claggett. I think he throw punches on weird angles. He don't load up and he punch you everywhere. And you've seen it several times in a row where you know it ain't no fluke. If he get the landing shots on you often, if he get the touching on you, you got a real good chance at saying no mas. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I've seen it time and time again. I'm more than a believer of Matias when he's on his absolute A game. Even with him being limited in some of the aspects when it comes to boxing, right? Not being the most polished guy, the most well-rounded, right? He got one way. He going to get you. But I'm telling you, it's effective. It's a method to his madness, and that shit worked. You seen it not work twice. He avenged one of them. It's just not an easy night in the office for nobody to deal with Matias. Even I watched the Peripheral fight. I felt like Peripheral handled him pretty comfortably. But I'm willing to bet that wasn't an easy fight for him at all. And that wasn't even the best version of Matias. So again, Teofimo probably seen them stoppages. He know he got people out there quitting on stools and, you know, just saying, nah, I don't want no more. Right in the middle of the fight, dude's like, nah, I'm cool. I ain't going back out there. You get what I'm saying? That's how he out there doing people. I ain't going back out there. I'm watching Matias beat people up. Beating fighters up that start off, they come out the gate hot. They beating him up. They touching him up. 2, 3 rounds, 4 rounds into the fight, 5 rounds into the fight, they walk into their corner. And I said this before. Now they looking at their coach. They looking outside the ring. They looking for answers that nobody got. And you got to go back in there and deal with that guy and end up getting stopped. Got people real live, undefeated, you know, top level boxers quitting on stools. Like just not saying no more. Like, nah, I'm cool. I'm definitely cool. I'm good. Like, you know what you got to do? It's different to knock somebody out when they trying, right? But it's a whole other thing where you beating the absolute fight out of people time and time again. And I just don't know if Teofimo is up for that challenge right now by the way he is moving. I'm not in his pockets. I'm only going off of what he say. The report is accurate. That tweet that I had up, that's a valid source. If y'all know Keith, y'all know he valid. Y'all know he ain't gonna speak on nothing that he don't put rumors in the Twitter sphere. That shit is as solid as it come. And that'd be the second source that said he turned down this fight. I told y'all before the fight was off, like a day before. I'm just talking about it again because this confirms it and they added a couple more details with the fact that they offered this guy more money and the opportunity to fight on pay-per-view. He don't want it. So again, you got all this smoke at 140. You in the thick of it. Every single one of these fights, if he took them, he'll have a chance. I ain't saying he'll beat them all. I ain't saying they'll beat him. They'll all beat him. But I think Teofimo on his A game got a chance to beat every last one of these dudes in the picture, bro. A game Teofimo, yes. He's that kind of fighter, bro. You know it. He raises level on the night and he could perform. So I ain't running no smear campaign. I'm not here to like shit on him, but I'm confused by how he moved when he got these opportunities to make these fights. And he got the name to take over, and he really could be in a division where you trying to take over, man. I think everybody respect it, bro. It's almost no fights at 140 that the people don't appreciate. And that's why I pulled this little list up, because with this picture with these fighters, with these 8 fighters, and this is not even everybody at 140. They got real smoke there. LW Boxing and Fax Machines in the building. What's good, my guy? How you feeling? Going to Cuban Boxing Gym. Here in Cuba every day. Shout out to Cuba, man. Shout out to Jose, man. Hardcore boxing news. The big homie. What's good, Jay? How you feeling? Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Sub to the channel. We can keep building. The link if y'all want to come up here and give me y'all thoughts on Tio. We gonna cook on it, bro. CJ, I see you, bro. We gonna build on it, man. We gonna build on it, man. We working OT today, man. We OT today. Shout out to CJ. Let me take this down real quick too. Talk to me, bro. What's good with it?
Oh, what's good? Another day, another dollar. I see you. I see you out there, man. It's a very spicy conversation you got going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean Latino. I don't mean nothing like that.
Right.
It's very interesting. Now, before I get started, let me tell you this. I do got 2 dogs up in here and pest control outside, so I'm trying to control them. So I might need to drop in and out, but I'm gonna go for when I can. So you made a great point, man, about mental toughness with Tio. It don't seem like he got that to me. Questioning himself in the corner, Dad, do I still got it, or whatever the line was. I know he was questioning if he still got what it takes, still got that killer instinct. That's a red flag to me. Obviously, you got it from 2 different sources that he turning down this great fight that could really put him back on after some subpar performances against Claggett, and I forgot the other dude he fought recently, but he definitely need to go ahead.
Jermaine
Ortiz, yeah, which is very questionable. Okay, yeah. We definitely need to raise his profile back up there. He definitely need to put his name back out there. If you ain't a pay-per-view star right now, what is he, 25, 26? What you waiting for? The time to strike is right now.
Right.
You got big wins. You had several titles at 35, so I don't understand what his hesitation would be. That would put him right in line for a title shot, Rich Paro or whoever else.
Right.
And like you were saying, 140 is hella deep right now. I feel that 140, you can go back and forth on it, but 140 and 154 are the deepest divisions right now. So man, it's prime time. A lot of opportunities to raise your stock, man, and be that pay-per-view star that you want to be. I don't understand. And let me say this. I heard him within the past couple days on Boxing Voice, and Ness was, he be giving. I don't know if it's because he's Dominican or he's just political. Y'all hear me out. But he was kind of trying to give. He was holding his feet to the fire to some extent, which I respect, but also giving him an out. He was like, "No, I don't think you racist. You just doing all this to try to get yourself a fight."
Right.
And I can't understand that as a strategy. I don't agree with it, obviously. But okay, if that's where he's coming from, it's other ways. Insult the dude personally, call him a B, whatever you got to do, but you don't got to go.
Talk about it, and I don't play like that. But if you got to go there, I'd rather you do that before you go where you going. Right.
Exactly, because Ness was saying now you got people wanting to see you in the streets, and it could come from any direction. You don't know. People know your face. You one of the more recognizable names in boxing. That's just a foolish strategy to go that route, because you want it in the ring. You trying to get payday, but somebody see you in the streets. You don't give a damn about none of that. So yeah, stupid. And like I would, circle back to my original point, it indicates mental weakness to me that he can't just, you're not taking the fight. He playing racial politics. Imagine if, and I know Devin said shit like I'll never lose to a white boy, but he never come out. I never seen a black fighter in mainstream media come out and say, you know, I won't even use the slurs, but you know, use racial slurs towards other races. So I don't get that, man. What you got to say on it?
Shout out to Big Dog Willie, man, coming through with the Bill Haney fact. Says Bill Haney said on X, 1986. Oh, that's my birth year, man. He was offered to be a character in Mike Tyson Punch Out, but Bill decided to be back up. Salute the Vandross, man. Facts, man. Shout out to my brother Big Dog Willie, always supporting and bringing the Bill Haney facts, man. He's a 2-for-1. He's a 2.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Big salute to my guy, Big Dog Willie. Yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all sock out the like button. Your boy over here losing his voice, but we gonna keep building. I tell you that. So many ways you could play the hill for sure. That's why I said I'm not giving them that out, but maybe are you dumb enough to believe that that's the way to do it? Like it's no other way. You can't be. So it got to be the latter. You got to know full well what you're doing, how it make people feel. You getting asked over and over. You having a chance to process it, think it over, and you still continue to spew ignorance. So I'm no longer giving you that as a benefit of the doubt. Now that I think about it, you just goofy. Just a goofy man. Can I have everybody in here? Make sure y'all smash the like button and sub to the channel if y'all haven't, man. We going to keep on building, man. Let me pin the link too, just in case anybody want to come up. We're gonna keep.
Speaking of, I'm glad you switched back to the normal format. You know that I got in on that vertical, but it wasn't.
I had people tripping out a little bit. Yeah, just something I was trying. I messed with it a little bit, but you know, for me, I rock either way.
Now let me tell you this: I'm not sure if it was your channel or because I'll be around a few boxing channels, but I have seen the vertical with a clickable link. So I'm not. It is the way to do it. But.
Because you know, people was coming up there with it, like that. It's just a little, I guess it's a little tedious. I think you got to like type it out, and it's a lot. It's a lot simple. So I keep it like this. Till trying to direct racial comments to the fighters only, and disassociate the comments from all black people. Yeah, it don't work like that. Nah, it don't. It don't. I mean, it don't. And then when grilled about it, like he be wanting people to not ask him. Nah, bro, you could stand on what you said, bro. Like you. Man, you lucky I didn't get a chance to speak to him because he'd have had to explain to me exactly why he speak that way. For us to even continue it, I don't even want to know nothing else. I need to understand what's good with you here before I even ask you a boxing related question. Because that's the energy you spewing. I need to know why is that something that you doing. So it's fair game because you putting the energy out there. He's a goofy ass dude, man. Boxing talk was good. It's frustrating because I'm gonna keep saying he can fight. And it's sad to see him waste his talent like that. And the same opportunities you complain about are presented to you on a platter. Like I'm trying to understand, and maybe you could tell me. Maybe you got a perspective on it. How could you say you want money? You talk about how you make $1 million, they make 8 figures. You get your contract minimum bumped up, which I heard was $3 million. That's before you even get the pay-per-view, and then they put you on the stage. You complain about the Hulu theater. Pretty sure that fight probably wouldn't have been there. You get what I'm saying? Like your opportunities are improving if you see it, but you trying to jump the I guess skip steps because you have this inflated perception of yourself, the inflated ego. You think, I earned so much more for Top Rank that I deserve a piece of what I've earned. Like it don't work like that. You know it don't. That's all I'm saying. Like I would love for you to get whatever money it is that you asking for, because I'm one of them. It don't change, it don't hurt me. No, never mind. I would love to see you get paid what you want if that means we get in the fights too. Like you got to take the punches. Of course I want to see you get paid, but when you unrealistic, bro, what you want us to do? You get in what you ask for.
Big facts. And let me respond to that. As you bring up a great point. He is trying to skip steps. I think that Loma victory was the gift and the curse, homie. It made him think that he was really that dude when he hadn't shown the box office pull. And I'm not one of them fans that always talk about buy rates and shit. But since that's what he's on, he's trying to get his bread up, raise his profile, then you got to understand that you ain't reached that level yet. It's like, and fans, Javante fans, go get your perms out and whatever you got to do. Low blow. But what I'm trying to say is he's trying to move like Tank without having Tank's popularity. That's how I see it. Yeah, he definitely trying to jump steps. Man, that would have been a great fight, and I couldn't really call it. I would have actually went like 55-45 Tio, but Matias is a dog in there. I mean, he was the boogeyman at 140 for a little while for a reason. So he just got upset by Paro. But again, that just speaks to how deep the division is. But yeah, Tio, if you really want to make this money, don't go the racist route. Take the fights, opportunities presented to you, and get there, man. Life is a process. You don't just wake up. You don't go from high school to being a CEO, man. You gotta take the necessary steps. You got to be dedicated, and don't move funny like that. That's how I'm feeling with that. I think just stepped down for a second. Yeah, he muted up. So I'll carry it for a little bit. Chat, what y'all think, man? T.O. is just a general clown. Are you
I didn't even realize I muted.
All good.
Najee, what's good, bro? How you feeling?
Just, what's up, my brother?
All good on my end.
Man,
what up, Najee?
Hello, CJ. What's up, man?
Hey, I ain't seen you up here before. Where you tapping in from?
Hey, I'm from New York, bro.
Good. We got a balanced perspective. If you don't know, I'm from Cali. So yeah,
that's what's up. Fashion. What's good, Remo? How you feeling? Talk to me, man. How you feel about this, Najee? I know you was in the comments. I know you kind of in line with what we thinking, but
I was on T.O. ass today
the comments. Like, what about the fights though? Because his fans arguing that he won all the smoke and don't nobody want to fight him.
Yo, before you take off, real quick, Najee, because I want to please answer me this, and then I'm gonna let you run it. Does New York? Because I know at first New York was claiming Teofimo. Now they're saying he ain't from there. What's the general feeling out there? How y'all feeling about Teo in New York?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know about Teo being from New York. I heard him say that, but nobody I know really could verify that. Like I know a lot of people in the city, so I don't really know where the from New York thing came from. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's. I don't know if he's embraced like that. You know what I mean?
It don't seem like it. It don't seem like it.
Before you continue, you got the right hat on, brother. You got the right hat. You see it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I got this when I was in Vegas, man.
Especially not with the comments he been making. People ain't backing it, man.
We're not rocking with that, man. I was on his ass on Twitter today. I had to get on his ass earlier.
Right.
He responded to me. He responded and left a little gif or whatever. But I just think with Teo, man, it's like I said in the comments, man, it's like this dude. Clearly, he's been he's one of the most accomplished out of that crop of guys, right? We talking about Shakur and maybe Devin's a little more accomplished because of the undisputed, but that crop of guys that was the in that Four Kings era. You know what I'm saying? Teo's one of the most accomplished, but he probably makes the least out of all of them. So I guess I understand the frustration, but man, trying to go the racial route, that just rubbed me the whole wrong way, bro. Like that's like there's people that I saw somebody said that in the comments. Like there's people that will go upside your head for that, brother. Like you doing this the whole wrong way. Like you see, Bud is like, I fight you in the street. Like I ain't gonna get in the ring. You know what I'm saying? And so I just think he lost a lot of fans doing that, and then he's already kind of loopy, or I don't know what to call it. Like Teo's just his own personality.
Right.
So man, it's just hard to really support a guy like that, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? In New York, we don't really know him like that. I ain't gonna lie.
He's from Arkansas, behind the hands TV, my brother. PGH was good. 619. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all touched that like button one time, man. But yeah, I think he burning the
just
candle
he a
at both
goofy, bro.
ends.
I can't even just he a goofy. I'm gonna even come over here and spread negative energy because I know
it ain't. It's the energy he put out.
He a goofy.
You get me? That's the energy he putting out. We don't be on that type of time. Dre, what it do, family? How you feeling? And he burning the candle on both ends, meaning like you on one end, you turning the fans off from you, right? Those the people that gotta pay for your tickets, you idiot. Then you on Twitter out and your promoter and asking to be bought out. That's not gonna get fixed up there, and you know it. So it's like you putting yourself in the bad situation. You putting out the energy in. Our conversation is reflecting the energy that he's been putting out. We ain't just get up here and like, yeah, let's shit on Teo. And that's why I keep repeating myself, like, yo, mad as hell he could fight his ass off like this, and this is how he carried. Shout out to Big Dog Willie. He said Teal wife got smashed by a black New York Giant football player. I keep hearing that. So Teal has a for real disdain for black men. Not an excuse for him, but you know why. Man, and I gotta play the famous clip while my
and we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
That shit is fucking classic, bro.
Big Dog Willie, that's allegedly, but that's funny as hell either way, whether it happened or it didn't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. But his disdain for black fighters, like in particular, like he said multiple things, like outside the whole monkey stuff. I've heard him say multiple comments that make me like, are you jealous? Are you like, I don't understand where it comes from? Because I've heard him say that about, you know, ESPN only wants to show black fighters. Like
he's the black fighters. That's when I first raised the eyebrow. Yep, you got it. That's when I first raised the eyebrow. He's talking about ESPN catered to the black fighters. I'm like, since when? But all right, you got it.
Foolish. But then you get an opportunity and you squander it. And from what I'm understanding, this has been going on for a little while now, which is why he's been on the outs with Top Rank. They keep providing them with opportunities, and he going other routes and taking lesser guys and then being difficult to deal with. Now you kicking and screaming. Like I said, that's what I call it on Twitter. You just throwing these little rants. You can't stick Bob Arum up, bro. Like that's not gonna work that way. Like you talking, the longer they wait, the more it's gonna cost. For who? For you or for them? Bro, if they cut you and now you a promotional free agent, you ain't got nobody backing you. Now you talking about a whole different problem when you talking about getting fights and opportunities. I talk to these fighters like they'd kill to be in your position with somebody like a Top Rank backing them, and this is how he moving. I hate it for him. Yeah, I would love to talk to him, but I think he'd make me mad. Banks, what's good with it, bro?
Bob Arum sitting with his contract, reading it like Suge Knight, boy. You in a 360 deal, T.O. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. You can kick and scream all you want. You don't want this fight, that fight either. You want to sit on the sideline? Cool. But you're going to have to fight sooner or later, and it's going to be worse for you. You're going to sit on the sideline. You're going to fight somebody inactive, and it's going to catch up to you. 142 deep for you to be playing, and you got a title. So you're going to have to fight quality opposition at some point, bro. You can't avoid it. And I don't think he's scared, but I can't place it.
I do.
I can't place it.
He might not be scared, but I think he's uncertain. I think he's really uncertain. I think that you giving that statement when he wore that Heisman jersey on Heisman night after that Sandor Martin fight, and then you take into consideration that of the last fights after that followed, he didn't look good in most of them. I mean, he thoroughly dominated Claggett, but he still was getting pieced up. You can't get in the ring with a Matias like that getting pieced up, because if he's piecing you up, it's a whole different story. But I really came out here to salute my man Najee, salute the brother up top, CJ Rich, and the brother right there on the top of the screen above me that called the fight early this morning and still came back and fulfilled his obligation to the people, bro. Give that man a like. Give that man a like, bro. Bang the target goal. He putting in mad work
earlier too, man. That was a good one. I was glad to be there early.
Hey, but before we distract from what I'm saying, he putting overtime on the overtime, man. Y'all could at least hit the like button, bro. It's 100 Mickey Freakies up in here. Hit the mother like button. Shout out to my good people, though.
Shout out, Queen. Yeah, he looked suspect in that fight. He got touched up.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just like let's analyze the last couple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sandor Martin is a tough fighter. He a guy that, you know, he might not got the name that everybody else got, you know what I'm saying? But Sandor Martin ain't no, you know, he ain't one of them guys you could just like
beat Mikey
look over. Yeah. So hard fight. I thought he lost that fight. You know what I'm saying? I thought Sandor Martin won that fight pretty clearly. I mean, the first time I really got with him was when he beat Mikey Garcia. I was like, damn, okay, Sandor doing this, he doing his thing, right?
He got a lot of experience too.
A lot of experience. And then obviously we saw who after Sandor was that the Josh Taylor after Sandor? Yeah. That was Josh Taylor. So he did his thing against Josh Taylor. It's always been my belief, and I said this before the fight, I'm not saying this to diminish T.O. I felt like Josh Taylor was, one, I thought he was a little overrated, but two, I felt like he was washed. Like Catterall beat him to me. I thought Catterall whooped on him in that first fight that they had. So you know, but good win nonetheless. And then we got to Jermaine Ortiz. Same thing, bro. And that's what we really starting to see. Like anybody that has boxing ability and footwork when you can move laterally, you can use your jab. You got ring IQ. You know, you're not gonna just stand there to be counterpunched like Tio likes to do. He struggles, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is a realization that he's coming to mentally about his game. You know, when you sit there on camera, you forget where you are. The camera right in your face. You talking about, do I still got it?
Yeah.
That means you in your head, bro, for real. You really in your head. You know what I'm saying? And Claggett was one of those fights that, like you said earlier, just he picked that. You chose that, right? So that's supposed to be the easy night at the office. That's supposed to be, and like I guess he won decisively, but it wasn't just like you ain't get touched up. Like boy was touching you up. So me, I just have to question: is Tio the old Tio? Is he really the guy from 35 that we used to see? You know, when he beat Richard Comey and those guys and Lomachenko. I don't know. To be honest, I can't say that I know that.
I think he just he might be coming to the realization that he ain't that same exact guy, or at least the fights are not playing out in that same manner. Like he was icing people down there. Spart, he had some electrifying KOs and some just great performances. Now up here, you got outbox these dudes, and they bigger and they could box too, and they punching too. Do you really want to fight these dudes? So we know you don't want the boxers. We know you don't want them. And Matias, what's your excuse here? It's supposed to be tailor-made. He gonna come straight to you, right? And you say he's soft, bro. You said he easy. You went in on Puerto Rican fighters. I'm never letting that go. Like I swear I would love to know on some real, like just on some boxing, like what is your plan? What are you doing right now? Like what's a better option?
He capping, just he calling out Boots and Crawford.
Yeah,
like, bro,
and
stop.
Crawford.
Come on, sit down, bro. You Boots will beat the dog shit out you. Bro. Come on.
I got a couple questions for y'all.
Talk to me.
First, can we all agree that Tio Power has not carried up from 135 to 140? And I assume I know the answer, but before you answer that, how is that narrative looking that was spreading over the past week and a half that Haney was ducking Tio? How does that look now? I would have to say that and just you always say it's deeper than ducking. I'm still going to advise you to make that a series, man. We need like episode 1, 2, 3. But that narrative ain't holding up to me, and I would say that no, his power hasn't carried, and that's really exposing him, because when he can't just use the athleticism and that quick twitch, like I said, like Najee said, fucking oh boy, Martin was he was tagging him. So if he would have had more power, Tio would have been in real trouble. But y'all answer me that, please.
Yeah, his power definitely transition up. And you say what about that Sandor Martin fight?
Oh, that just it exposed some of his flaws, but Sandor couldn't take full advantage because he didn't have the crack.
Yeah, that could have been it too. But shit, in a way that Tio was working with house money, man. That's the guy they put. Ain't nobody gonna go tripping if Sandor Martin don't get a decision. And I've come to realize when it's like that, he had a different point. Tio still being pushed. You think they got obviously some type of money behind him, or they invested in him to some degree. They ain't cut him enough, so it's gonna be hard to get a decision against that guy. You get what I'm saying? Like if you ain't gonna make it convincing. And even though I thought Sandor did enough, I think he dropped him a couple times, but got credit for one.
Yep.
He ain't separate enough. He ain't stamp it. You get what I'm saying? It was just like up in the air. But I still thought Tio looked bad. And as a result, I thought he got a gift. You know what I mean? His energy showed you that. I always say, man, look at the fighters after the fight, bro. That energy be some of the most honest shit you're gonna get from a fighter. When that bell ring, look at them for them first, give them a minute or two and see what that camera pan to them and see how they looking, bro. I'm telling you, he had that look like, man. You get me? Like, man, I don't know. They had, and then this how bad it was. This is how you know it's real, because even after they gave him the decision, this is when he asking the shit. They already told you the winner. He's still over there like, damn, no, bro. No, you don't. If you got his axe, you probably don't, bro. You probably don't. Zoom
you a fool.
I do think, to answer your question, brother, I do think that his power has translated. I still think he is a power puncher. I just think it's the opposition that allows him to get those type of KOs that we were seeing. I think a lot of the opposition when he moved up, it changed, right? Like when I look at the guys that was really, you know, he was putting down, like if we talking about what's the name, like Nakatani, or he went to decision with Nakatani, I think, but like Richard Comey and Magdaleno and them guys, these are guys with no footwork, bro. And to be honest, he probably could have put out Josh Taylor, but Josh Taylor's a tough motherfucker, bro. He ain't one of them guys you could just, he takes punishment, right? You could just beat him up all night and he, you know, he'll stay there. So it's like, I can't necessarily say I think the power, I just think that the level of opposition went up, and I think it changed. I do think, you know, the guys are bigger there, right? So, you know, it's a little different just in terms of the bigger guys, but a lot of the guys that he was fighting, these are guys that got a little footwork, you know what I mean? These are, and that's what I see is like when if Tio got somebody in front of him that's not going to just stand there and come to him, it's not the same. It's not the same. He looked a lot better to me, you know, trying to counterpunch than just going forward and walking these guys down.
Right.
Good observation. Yeah, I respect that opinion. You dug a little deeper. Okay, I feel you. I feel what you're saying.
Like even Kambosos on the lowest level had a little bit of footwork, more than you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
more than old boy. I like Kambosos. He a tough customer, you know what I'm saying? But,
he is.
You know?
Especially the version Tio fought. He had full of confidence. Scrappy ass dude.
For real. You know what? Kambosos don't get enough credit. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say he the most elite guy ever or nothing like that. But I think people just look at him and they just be like, well, you lost your last couple fights, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, prior to that, even prior to the Tio, like, he got big wins against Mickey Bay. Like that fight against Mickey Bay, I remember watching that like, damn, this dude, all right. You feel me? Because Mickey Bay at that time was still somebody, you know, good IQ, fast, speedy, beat Lee Selby, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like Kambosos is a little, I don't say underrated, but you know, people look down on him more now than I feel like his resume shows. Like I feel like he's kind of shown more than it looks like recently, I would say.
He overachieved to a degree, especially the way people talk about him. If you really think about it, he overachieved. He wasn't supposed to be here. Like he damn sure wasn't picked to beat. You know, some of these guys. I used to always get him. I call him the split decision king, but you know that's just me talking shit. You know, when I deep dive on it, I look at it a different way. He found a way to win these fights that was tough for him, close for him, and he back to back, and that's just how he was winning them. And he followed it up with Tio. So he solidified being a scrappy, tough customer, and given the right opportunity, he could beat you. He showed you that with Tio. The moment I felt like Tio was in trouble, they had this little like face off. And they had to be separated. And I remember, I think Tio took his shirt off and like threw it down. It's like, I'm gonna put my foot up your neck or something. It just, the energy was off. And Kambosos was like so confident, but not overdoing it. It was so balanced. I was like, bro, he got the perfect storm right now. You uncomfortable, you out your character, you throwing your shirt on the ground. I think he kicked his shirt or something too. Like Kambosos, it just was working for him, bro. You couldn't move him. You was bothered. And that wasn't good. And then you went in there, approached the fight like some KO artist, went try to take his head off and got dropped in the first round. Like, so this is the guy that he is when he ain't on the top of his game. When he at the top of his game, he a totally different guy. But when are we gonna see that? Because if he gonna keep getting in his own way, you know, the longer you sit, I'm telling you, you're gonna lose it. I'm telling you, you're gonna be still
split decision king, funny as hell though. I ain't gonna lie.
Grant, say again.
I said split decision king, funny as hell though.
Yeah, that's why I used to call him split decision king. Like he got here, he made his way, and he got a shout out to LWboxing. He had pointed something out to me about his team. Kambosos got a hell of a team, bro. They keep him with an opportunity. Every time you turn around, he getting an opportunity, bro. Or his name being mentioned to fight somebody. It's crazy, and then he'll get the fight. Like think about it. We want to see Shakur fight Loma. We want to see Tank fight Loma. Guess who fought Loma? Kambosos. Get me? I'm telling you, he fought Tio, Haney, Loma. Like he get the fights. This dude get the fights. Why? He gonna get another one before it's over.
It's really the Rolly. He got the Rolly factor. That's like, if you could entertain, you got a little bit of name, and people think they could beat you, they gonna want that.
Yeah. I was watching a clip from him, and he was going off on Hitchins, and I was just thinking, like, I know people are diss the fight, but Hitchins building, that'd be somewhat of a different name, a good experience, somebody to beat up if you can't find a better option. That's not the worst thing in the world to just go and defend your title, beat them up, get some rounds in, some experience, and just move on. Again, if you can't find a better option, it's not the worst thing in the world, yo.
Yeah. Yo, Justin, I'm about to jump off, bro, but I just wanted to show some love, man. Keep doing what you do,
you
man.
already know, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, CJ.
Rolling. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Split Decision King. Yeah, that's why I used to call him Jay Grant. Again, appreciate everybody pulling up, man. Y'all make sure y'all smashing the like button. Thank Father Complexion for the protection as well. You know it. Cam in the Australia Mafia. He got a hell of a team. That my guy Dub was pointing that out. And that shit go a long way. Oh, pardon me. My guy. Yeah, it was some background. Pardon me, CJ. Yeah,
yo,
man.
that's a crazy point you made, Just. It's like Kambosos getting he fought all the top fighters we want the other so-called top fighters to fight. His resume is crazy. He didn't come out victorious all the time, but he got in there, man, and he mixed it up. He wasn't never scared of nothing. He didn't make no excuses.
Yo, now what is Tio saying? He wanted to fight Matias when he had a title, bro. Is that the excuse he using?
Oh, that he don't got the belt no more? That's bullshit.
This is the shit that I be talking about, bro. And I like his talent, but I don't get him, the fighter, the person. Like, the fighter is cool, good, he could fight. But damn, you wanted to fight him when he had a title? That's picking and choosing, bro. And now you willing to ignore the opportunity for that reason? That's what you going to justify that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't really say the money because that's you getting exposed there. Now you're going to say because he ain't have a title. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy work.
Where are you getting that from? He said that?
Crazy work. I just seen a headline. I seen my guy talking about it, and I know he know Matias personally. Like, he was the first one to tell me that it wasn't happening. See, this is why I tell you, I got certain people you really can trust when it comes to certain information. Like, if I want to know about Wilder, I know where to go. A lot of this other like early information that people break, I know who to go for that. Matias, for some information, I know who to speak to for that. And he told me like maybe a day or so ago, like he was like, yo, it's off. Like, I did it. It was in one of my titles. I was saying it was off. They was like, so it's off. I'm like, from what I'm hearing, then you hear furthermore, it confirms. Then you get more details, which brought me back here. Now you was I heard you was getting 3 million and the opportunity to fight on pay-per-view, and I just can't understand what better opportunity. That's what I'm saying, CJ. What better opportunity than that right now? I'm trying not to knock him. I want to understand the move. What do you have planned up your sleeve where you like, nah, I don't need Matias. He ain't got no belt right now. The money ain't good enough. Like, what's going on? I don't get it.
Yeah, you said it. And refresh my memory, who the champs right now at 140? I know Paro got it. Haney is a champion. Recess. Who else we got out there? We got
Hitchins.
Yeah.
Hitchins, Tio. Is it Puyo? Don't Puyo got a belt, or am I tripping? And it's somebody else that I'm missing. Somebody, what's the 4 champion, bro, at 140? I can't think of. I'm missing somebody.
That's why I'm asking you. Hey, chill out.
Yeah, but Hitchins just beat Peripheral, snatched that up. All these them. Yeah, it's Puyo, Hitchins, Tio, and Ryo. Blunt Sports, my guy. Pardon me, Ryo. My bad, Ryo. I had you up on the screen. I was drawing a blank. It be happening. Shout out to Ryo. So yeah, that's the smoke. And I had the pictures up here. Like, he makes good fights with all of them. So that's my thing, right? All right, you don't fight. Say you don't fight him. Who do you go fight, though? Do you go after a champion now? Because look, if you're now again, see how we go off his words. First, he say, you're not making enough money. You get offered the money. You complain about the Hulu Theater. You get offered the opportunity on on pay-per-view, which probably wasn't going to be in that venue. More than likely, it probably was going to do you all right, give you an opportunity to sell some tickets, and you don't do that. And then now you in this situation where you just not standing on nothing right now. You just look clueless.
Yeah, that's the reason I asked. That's the reason I brought it up, because if he said he don't want to fight Matias because he no longer has the belt, I'm like, okay, well, who else is there with the belts? Ryo got too much footwork for him, in my opinion.
Oh shit, yeah.
Hitchins is a pure boxer, so that ain't gonna work. I mean, I would love to see the fights, interesting matchups. I'm just trying to think of what would benefit him. Interesting.
Right. So just think about that. Like, now, if the talk is all of that other stuff, you didn't deliver on none of that. You said you wanted, you got the opportunity, so it obviously ain't that. Now your last leg to stand on is going to be like, oh, well, he ain't have a title. So that means your next opportunity should be a unification then, right?
Exactly.
And when
That's
it's not that, then
what I'm
what you
getting
going to
to.
say?
Yep.
They didn't want to fight you. This
Yep.
is crazy. Crazy work. I can see it. I can see it right now with Tio, man. I like this dude, but I just don't understand him. I like the way he fights, should I say. When he on his A game, he's entertaining to watch, but not to hear speak. I don't care to ever hear him speak because he always talking crazy. I think Tio wants to sabotage himself out of the top rank contract. AB dog, you saying something there, man. You might be right. I mean, because that's one option that I didn't explore. And if you just think about it, this is how you, and again, shout out to Elder. We was discussing this briefly too. Like I was saying something like that, and he like, bro, this type of stuff that he doing get you cut, get you dropped usually. Like that's the shit you turning down opportunities, being difficult to deal with. You kicking and screaming in the media, trying to out the promoter. Like once you think you bigger than the platform, I think that's the problem here. Like where you think you are and headed, you like, bro, I don't need these people. Or you get what I'm saying? That's what you doing, but I think you got it wrong, bro. I think you're gonna find out the hard way if they just so happen to let you go out of your contract. He seemed to think that he's gonna be so much better off. I'm not so sure, and I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening while he has that title. He definitely
great point. And I wanted to bring that up while the homie Najee was up here, but it slipped my mind. That with this negative momentum, I wouldn't say negative, but at least lukewarm. He ain't
right
moving in the right direction as far as his performances lately. Without that top rank backing and without being a pay-per-view star yet, how do you figure that your prospect's going to be better on the other side? I don't understand that as a business move. So I think that might be his strategy, but it ain't, like you said, it ain't going to pan out. You got no big promotional company going to take a chance on you with your erratic behavior, and you ain't been selling or being impressive lately. I don't see how that's the benefit. So, sure.
Right. Now it just leave you at this point. You just got to speculate when it comes to this career. You just wait for the information to come out and just guess what's going on with him because you just don't have a clue. And you hear how his father speak. Like I said, I'm just waiting for the interview to come out saying Matias, the extra reason I'm waiting for it. He gonna say, man, they didn't want to pay my son. He just watch. And Matias didn't want to fight us, bro. Like, they was paying us peanuts. Like, bro, what? None of these situations gonna work out for you, fam. Like, you're not gonna nothing gonna work out. You just gonna fumble everything.
That's what it seemed like. He really sabotaging his career. That's what it seemed like. Hey, what up, Vovo?
Vovo, what's good with it, fam?
You muted, homie.
You muted.
How y'all feel?
What's good with it, fam?
Good to see y'all again, man.
Definitely, for sure, man. Good to see you back in the building. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for you, bro. We ain't done. We gonna build, man. We gonna get this build in. We ain't done. What you got on it, man? What's your take on Tio and this news, man?
Man, I call him Weirdo Lopez. he making boxing news for. I mean, he making news for everything except for boxing. I mean, what I mean, he got to get. I don't know. I want to say I feel bad for the guy, but I really don't. I think it might be something going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you in the middle of the ring talking about, do I still got it? I don't, you don't usually see a fighter that still got it talk like that. You know what I mean? Even if somebody get knocked out, they still ain't talking like that. You know what I mean? So I think that he might understand that he ain't, you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, he ain't, you know what I mean? Because he calling out Terrence Crawford and Boots and he calling out these bigger guys, and you just making noise though.
Right.
You just
everybody not in your weight class. And I don't think
that's in your weight class. You just saying something to stay relevant.
And that's why I thought when we start hearing like the Haney news and the Matias news, I'm like, yeah, T.O. Like part of me, I'm like, yes, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Let's move the conversation to like who you fighting next. And I thought we had that with Matias, and he like, nah, that situation ain't good enough. That ain't good enough for me. Shout out to Melanin Queen too, man. The dopest moderator.
Let me say this, right? Okay, some boxers want to play the heel. Some boxers want to play the heel for attention. I get that. You know, when we all need an antagonist. That's what make a good storyline. But you a boxer, you got to get in the ring. Then after you play the heel, you can stop all the shit. You
Yeah,
gotta get in the ring.
that's a great point. That's a great point. He think it stop at the shit talking like, yeah, I done look, pay attention to his tweets. I made time, so I'm searching through tweets, and he's saying to people on Twitter, I beat y'all all already. Like I'm just like, what? Where is like what goes through his mind as he sit there with his phone? Like, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I beat all these dudes. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that, yeah, because I really be. I think he really can psych himself to believe his bullshit. And you a dangerous person when you could do that.
Yeah,
he say this shit with too much conviction. I'm starting to really believe that he think like he outgrowing the sport. That's how he talk. Like, look, I made y'all this much money, and again, that's how he move. Like, based on what I generated, this is how I'm supposed to get paid. We got J-Lo. You know what I'm saying? I got J-Lo. He talk that type of shit, man. You got to pay me, but I ain't being realistic. I just don't think he gonna get it that way. You're not gonna stick up your promoter. You're not gonna force them to do way more than what they want to do. You're not gonna do it. And hearing Bob Arum talk, he'll give you some wiggle room, but after that, and he know he giving you, he compensating you, and you still like, nah, that ain't it. You done. That's it. It ain't. He sent the counter offer. If I'm lying, he sent the counter offer. They rejected it. Like, no. We sent the last offer and you ain't want it. Cool, it's over with. Now fight off. So who you gonna play, Matias? Nah, you can't do that. T.O., you gotta get your business straight. You really can fight, dude. You really got a chance to beat a lot of these dudes at 140. And it's your absolute best. You can probably beat any of them on your best night if they ain't having their best. I really believe. I think he of that talent if he focused, but I don't know. I think it's only so long before his. The way he moved, catch up to him. You gotta make the most of your opportunities, and you squandering them. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Shout out to him. Shelf life in boxing ain't that great. You don't got a great shelf life in boxing. You can get injured in the gym or something like that. You got to take as many. You got to be an opportunist in boxing. You got to be an opportunist. You got to take the opportunity when it's there. And this guy, another thing I wanted to add this though, right? Everybody got to get away from Bob, man. Bob been in the sport for 100 years. Probably, I don't even think I'm over-exaggerating. Bob promoted Ali fight.
Bob in 90s. He close. He closing in. Bob in his 90s.
But no, I'm just talking about promoting. He was promoting the fights in the 70s.
Yeah, he was right. Yeah. Bob had hair. Bob had the darker hair, like Bob.
Yeah, dark hair, big glasses.
I watched the whole fights with young Bob in the crowd, bro. Yeah. He been around, bro, and he probably be around longer than Teofimo. Like beat boxing actively. He might promote your boxing career, bro. Like you think you're gonna stick him up by his knife or whoever is in control? Because I hear like you got some other people that's running this show over there, but he's still. He's still in his position, obviously, but it's other people handling the business. I keep hearing some fighters, don't want to go in too much on it, but I could kind of see it for what it is. He's an older guy, I get it. Like, you got to have somebody that's capable and competent. That's just business. It got to happen. Somebody got to be able to.
Like everybody, like Mayweather had to get away from Bob to progress his career. De La Hoya had to get away from Bob. Crawford had to get away from Bob.
That's a good point to a degree, but I guess with Tio, he almost moved like he still need that. He almost like, you get me. Some people are be ready to make that move in the transition and get up out of there and do other things. To me, I think it starts to go downhill if he get out of a major promotional backing, because I don't think they're gonna respect those wins that you talk about the way y'all do. They don't give a damn. They like, bro, man, your dad, y'all running around here acting wild. Now you done found your way, you done finessed your way, or you done sabotaged your way out of the situation, and you think it's gonna get better for you. I don't see it.
Bad business. Who's gonna wanna invest in them, even if a strategy do work. You finesse your way out of the contract. What other company is gonna take out that level of risk, saying, okay, well, you finessed the last promoter, but you won't do it to us? Fuck that. No. How a person moves, the pattern of behavior will tell you a lot about what they're going to do to you.
Right.
So y'all keep that in mind when choosing women. I had to learn the hard way. But no, but to piggyback on what Just was saying, he do still need the training wheels. He ain't a Mayweather, he ain't an Oscar, he ain't a Crawford that could just go out there and let his work do the talking for him. He need those training wheels, and I think he resent the fact that he does still need Top Rank. It's kind of like a spoiled child.
I'm telling you, he still needs that.
My thing is this, right? This is boxing, right? You know, when you want to get out your contract, you know, that means you want a better contract. The best way in boxing to get a better contract, go knock some motherfuckers out. Go knock some people out. That's the best way. If you want a better contract, go put somebody to sleep. You got to be leaving people twisted up, bloody faces, all type of shit. Go knock some motherfuckers out. You a boxer. Go knock some people out. So, like little strategies and trying to sabotage yourself, that's like, that ain't really, I don't know.
Think about it. He getting a lot of what he claimed he wanted. You getting the pay-per-view opportunity. You getting a name that people gonna respect if you beat him. The real ones are. We know it's a threat. We know where his limitations lie, but we also know when he dangerous, yo. You can't just play with Matias. You got to beat him up. And we know it's just not the same puncher at 40 that he was at 35. So we could see that fight going the distance. So it'll be interesting. But you got a guy stylistically that's not the boxer that's telling me he's gonna come forward and be in your wheelhouse to allow you to be athletic. You want to be cute, use your feet, dance around the ring. You know, he do all that extra shit that he do that don't really mean nothing, but he like doing it, make him feel good. So if it worked for him, cool. But you got that. You got the opportunity. It's just like laid out there for you. And I always leave room for trying to understand. I got my criticism, but I still would like to hear what his real genuine explanation is, because not saying he don't got a title, that's not good enough. Like, what's a better option to sit on the sideline for a longer time? Now think about this, y'all. He already messed up one fight for himself from last year. He's supposed to fight at the end of last year. He didn't fight because he having difficult picking opponents, not selecting nobody. You heard the Brian Norman shit. All that stuff was like possibilities. It was up to him. He really could have done this stuff, and he ain't do none of it. He just like sat on his hands. And then Bob do you one better. He like, damn, all right, well, here we go. We can do this Matias shit on pay-per-view, and we'll give you some more money on top of that. Like, this contracted minimum that you complain about, we gonna give you way above that, according to the reports. And you still like, nah. That's what I'm saying. That's when Bob like, yo, bro, I ain't got nothing else for you. You just gonna be sitting. What you gonna do? Collect dust, bro? You ain't gonna be 26 forever. I know you and your dad like keep saying how young y'all is and how old Terrence Crawford is. Terrence Crawford is at the end. He 4 divisions in, 2 of them undisputed, bro. Shut up. He could stop right today, this second. Terrence Crawford could be like, yo, I'm out. And he done it, bro. You still trying to get there. Stop talking about how old he is compared to how young you are. You got a lot to accomplish. And the way you moving, you got a lot of ground to cover. I don't think you're going to do it, bro.
And let's be clear. He ain't no Terrence Crawford.
Hell no.
Tio looked horrible after his fights. Even when he win, he all lumped up and face all marked up. Like, did you sure you win? Let me rewind the tape.
He'll be looking around like, I got to get the clip. Y'all keep cooking, man. Smash that like button.
If Tio came in your house after a fight with his face like that, you would be like, did they jump you? What happened? They like, who was you fighting?
Vovo, let me say this. I didn't heard this from Latino boxing fans that black fighters be looking better after the fights because we just don't bruise as easy.
Oh my God! Yeah, I mean, they got an excuse for everything, man. Come on, man. A swollen eye is a swollen eye.
Zoom is a fool, bro. He was, Bob been around. He gonna be around. Like, if your game is to try to outwit and outlast Bob, good luck, bro. I ain't saying it can't be done, but when you a silly guy yourself, I don't see it working out for you, buddy. Like,
Bob got the connections. Bob got the experience. Bob got everything on it. Bob is a lawyer. At the end of the day, and that's all lawyers really do is deal with contracts. So Bob been doing this for too long. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
he said sugar plums.
I don't know I don't know about, I just don't like the guy, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? The guy, I'm not even that big on his talent. To be honest with you,
I could understand where you coming from though, because when you look at how he could be an up and down performer with what he offer you as a personality, as opposed to what he was giving us at first. I bet you liked him at first, Vovo, when he was knocking shit out with the Heisman poses and the jerk. It was cool then. It was different. He was like, damn, who this kid?
Look at the level that he was at. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Aside from that, just what he was offering us. It wasn't no rhetoric. It wasn't slurs. It wasn't getting in the media wilding. It was kicking ass and I'm the takeover and doing the flips and the ugly dances in the ring. And you, like I said, wearing the college jerseys, it was clicking. And then he turned the corner. And you know when it turned for him, the best and worst thing, I say this all the time, that happened in his career, beating Loma. Beating Lomachenko. He turned into an immediate diva. Everybody got to do something. These guys, where their accomplishments at? You know, I beat Lomachenko. You would have thought he beat a heavyweight or something, bro. I'm like, damn.
He wasn't even undisputed when he beat Loma, was he? Was he?
No, we keep claiming that shit, and the franchise is not. That ain't it.
After that, he was unified after that.
That ain't it, man.
He claimed to be undisputed, but I always questioned it. It's like,
I don't care. I'm here to fight. Like, let's make a fight happen. I don't care how I look. My hand is gonna get raised at the end of it all. I don't care. But I needed that. I needed this a lot, you know. And for everybody else, you know, whether it's 47,
his
40,
joint on
you know,
dub.
Bob said I did well.
Get his eyes.
Fuck it. I don't care. Like, I'm your only last star available. That's it. You know, so you just gotta.
That's
deal
what
with
you
it.
think.
Know
They
what
got
I mean?
Keyshawn, bro.
I am the best. I am the best. Forget the rest. You know.
Yo,
hey, Bob over there, like, all right, bro, we got Keyshawn. You ready? February 14th, you ready?
Right.
Chuck Tio out here playing. Bob, like, bro, hey, Keyshawn. Hey, DB3, y'all ready? You out here playing. You ain't the last. You would never be the last. But again, you see how he talk? I joke, but he believes this ignorance. Yeah, I'm the last star. I don't care if he ain't happy with my performance. Fuck it. I'm the last star. He got to deal with it. Oh, okay. I clearly don't know who he dealing with.
He came out here. He came out here looking like a Mexican chick from out here in Cali. I could have sworn that was mascara. He was,
bro. He was swollen. It's a matter of time before the right. Then that's why you don't want them boxers. A boxer gonna do them like that. A boxer gonna pepper your joints. You got that scar tissue. Gonna have you looking crazy after the fight.
Yeah, when all this swole, what type of forehead swole? That's a weird way to swell up. That's weird.
I told y'all Tio ain't from NYC. Yeah, bro, say he from Arkansas, man. Ain't never see Tio at the chopped cheese busy. Tio probably ain't never even had a chopped cheese, bro.
I thought he was from Honduras or something.
You know what
Honduras.
Yeah, fronting, man. He really scared of Matias. I be really trying to get fighters out all the time with that, like, cause this something that you chose to do, but I'm confused. I'm running out of legs to give you the stand on. I'm running out of outs for you, bro. I can't understand it as much as understanding as I am. People that tell you I'm too nice. I don't get you this time, bro. So, I mean, I hope he got something better planned, you know, up his sleeve. I'll leave room for that. Maybe he got something smart.
All we can do is wait.
All
we can do is wait, you know. All we can do is wait. I mean, but you know,
salute to him still, but you bogus, Tio. You not moving how the takeover is supposed to be moving. You got a hell of a nickname. You could really be taking that shit and running with it, like legit beating guys up. Like you could really make content out of beating guys up in your weight class while calling yourself the takeover. And rubbing it in people's face.
I just don't think that he on those guys' level, man. I think, you know, like you said, the worst thing was that Lomachenko win. You know, I mean, he could retire with that, but I really don't think he on those guys' level, to be honest with you.
And
you know
he keep talking. This another thing. It's another angle. If you hear the way he talk now, you've seen he spent a little bit of time with Canelo Alvarez. Now he started talking about he earned the right to pick the fights he want to pick. And think about how he moving. If he don't like the fight, what Canelo do when he don't like a fight? He don't take it and he go do what? Something else that he want to do. If you look at it on a way smaller scale, obviously, look how Teo moving based on what he said. He trying to, in a sense, do what he want, but it's based on what options is presented to you. So if I got 4 fighters or 3 options or 4, then I choose the one I want the most, right? The next set of options, if it's nobody that I like, I find a reason not to fight them. And so on and so forth until he finds somebody that he could probably look good against. Because I'm telling you, I'm not surprised that he fought Claggett after Jermaine Ortiz, but with that that kind of pick me, give me fight, I'm expecting your confidence to be where you need. You get what I'm saying? If your confidence still shaky after that, bro, you're gonna be in trouble, man. It's shark infested waters at the deep end of 40, bro. So pick your poison.
Right. It's real. Yeah, it's some.
Imagine fighting Gary Anton Russell, not being confident.
Right.
Man.
I don't know about Mr. Russell, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not.
I still like Russell. I still believe in him, bro. Still believe in him. I see the mistakes.
I want to believe in him. I don't know. Just
think about it, bro. The biggest dynamic in the Russell's career that is no coincidence is, you know, the loss of the pops. Like, I hate this, you know, use that, make it sound like it's an excuse, but think about how long he been there. If you just look at the performances with the guys since then and him not being there, it's like they all took a hit.
I forgot what fight it was.
You got your brother that's still partially 1 foot kind of in and 1 foot. You get what I'm saying? For them to really reach their potential, they need somebody that's going to train them full time, bro. And that's not no slight.
I see what you're saying.
They need to be trained full time to get the, because they already had to adjust to the fact that that voice that's always there is no longer there. So it's like you're your brother, but he ain't your pops. He ain't senior. You get me respectfully. He ain't that. Not saying they trying to, but they gotta fill them shoes. And you definitely can't do that job with 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You probably can't do this shit with 2 feet in. You get me? But
what's up with him? What's up with him? What's up with him? I ain't even heard no news. Is he even got 1 foot in still?
I don't know. I mean, every time you ask him, shout out to the Queen Foxy, bro. Every time you ask him, he sound like he unsure about his return, but he sound like he still could come back. So it's like I think it's politics and stubbornness, man. Maybe decision making that's keeping him.
Well, he got to be about 33, 34.
Might be 35, man. Gary. Let me look.
Yeah, he better go sit down, man. He better go sit down. Them lower weight classes, man. That the
boxing news, my guy. What's good with it? Shout out to Roland. I'm gonna pull it up, but at least we getting Gary Antoine back, man. I definitely need to see Gary Antoine. He get an opportunity against Rayo, man. You couldn't have got a better opportunity, bro. You couldn't have got a better opportunity.
Y'all saying folks need to hang them up because they're too old, man. I'm about to be 41 and I'm still hit the gym. But no, more on a serious note, y'all heard Andre Ward coming back.
What? Please don't do it. Please. Oh man, where you hear this at?
Yeah, man. I forget the details, but like a 3-fight deal, something like that.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about, CJ. Yeah, he had shot it down.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Why I know, because it was circulating and I had seen his Instagram story and he had reposted it, like, you know, people talking about, are you coming back? 3-fight deal, what's this? Something. Then you flip over to the next thing, he was like, no. Like, nah, I ain't coming back. Okay. But he always had kind of that room on the table where when certain people ask him, he'd be like, for the right offer, you know, you might entertain it. Like, it's always that, but I don't think he's coming back.
I heard him say something about Jake Paul
when he was fighting on Showtime.
Jake Paul.
That's a key point behind the game.
Mission type.
I was hoping for more of whoever come out of the better be of Bivol. That would be a dream matchup because he was on his way out when they was coming up. But you want to say Jake Paul, y'all could save that.
No, he said that. He said that. But I think we're just fucking around, you know. I think I like what he did with his career. Keep that right there. That's a beautiful career. That's one of my favorite fighters. Huh? No, yeah, it ain't no reason. He got to be what? I'm 38, so he's about 40. So you know what I mean? Go sit down, man. Enjoy your retirement. You know, you one of the ones that got away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he gonna
like this. You know what I'm saying? Falling out the ring.
He gonna enjoy retirement. He gonna enjoy retirement for sure.
Yeah, he should. He deserves
$10 million boxer. He do. He really do. I listen. I can't tell you what you worth, but you obviously ain't negotiated whatever your asking price is, bro. Because you wouldn't still be, you know, X amount of fights, 2 weight classes in, still talking about how much you get paid as opposed to other people. And that's why I was so confused with you not accepting the opportunity to kind of be blessed. And so you really don't believe that you a star. Because you'll be like, pay-per-view opportunity with more money. And I'm about to, we about to rock this shit. Like, you get me? You like, yo, I'm about to come up. if you thinking money wise and you really the guy, but you know, it's only so much you can fake it, bro. You know them tickets, them ticket sales don't suggest what you think or what comes out of your mouth. So I think he probably knows that.
He ain't selling nothing but wolf tickets, but peep game. Let's imagine.
It's a fact.
Let's imagine he could go in there that he accepted the fight, went in there, either slept Matias or just dominated him. You know, unanimous decision, lopsided. Right. He would be right there for unification, man, and he could boost the shit up, and then he could talk that shit to Top Rank. I don't get it, man. I don't.
Yeah, he's going about it wrong. He needs some guidance, man. At the end of the day, and I don't think he's gonna get it. I don't think he's gonna get it unless he read. He need to start. I told him he need to put them books down. I ain't never thought I'd say that to somebody. Your ass reading too many books. You got you tripping, bro. You just out here just doing shit and not doing shit. Like nah, chill out, bro. Go take a vacation for a little while or something, bro. Go ease your mind or something. Go chill out and like.
Didn't he just get a divorce? I heard something about that. Didn't he just get a divorce?
He put that out there, yeah, that he getting a divorce. Like,
you
bro,
know, I don't really get into fighters' personal business, but it just looked like, you know, he going through a lot of shit, man. He doing a lot of weird shit, man. Just life falling apart. You know what I
mean? KO, what's good, bro? How you feeling?
Man, chilling, man. What's going on with you, bro?
Man, just get another build, man. We in here giving it to Tio right now, man. He on the chopping block. He bogus.
Yeah, man. 140 down bad right now, bro.
He messing up, and he one of the players. That's why I'm frustrated with his movement. He one of the guys.
Yeah, 140 looking crazy. Ain't he on BLK Prime? TO and shit. It's crazy out here, bro.
Oh man, 140 just went crazy on this Judah.
Yeah, they went crazy. But that's the boxing guys for your ass. The boys need to be fighting each other, bro.
Let me ask you, what's wrong? What's so wrong with BLK Prime? Why everybody say that? Like they only promoted one fight, right? To my knowledge.
No, they promoted more than one fight.
No, ain't no wrong with them. Ain't no wrong with them if you ain't got. Yeah, ain't no wrong with them if you got options. If you ain't got no options.
Oh, come on.
If you ain't got no options, ain't nothing wrong with them. If your option is.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, bro. My shit might be lagging and shit.
Yeah,
I only know about the Crawford fight they did. I don't know about nothing else they did. But
let me say this real quick. I don't think it's a matter of not having no options. I think we need
charging people and telling them to deal with it and shit like that.
I think we need all different tiers of exposure, all different outlets. We could have the free TV, we could have Pro Box, BLK Prime, DAZN, and pay-per-view, all that. Even though DAZN switched over to pay-per-view, y'all get what I'm saying. But I think it's room for all that in boxing.
Yeah, we need money. My thing is, I don't care who promote the fight. I just want to see it. Now, I do be having a problem with some of the commentary on some of these stations, but you know what I mean? Other than that, I just want to see the fight, you know.
Come on, dog.
Hey, yo, is my shit good? Can y'all hear me, bro?
Yeah, you clear now.
All right, bet. My bad, man. I don't know what that was about. What I was saying, ain't nothing wrong with BLK Prime, bro, if you ain't got no other option. But let's just keep 100. They the minor leagues, bro. They the minor leagues right now. They not Top Rank. They not DAZN. They not PBC. They not Golden Boy. They not one of the big players and shit. So you would expect a big name in the sport of boxing to be doing business with one of the big four, because BLK Prime ain't got no fighters, bro. So they're gonna have to pull him a bullshit fight, because ain't nobody sending their fighters over there, bro. Top Rank ain't sending nobody over there. DAZN ain't sending nobody over there. Golden Boy ain't sending nobody over there. So you about to get probably somebody that ain't signed to nobody. You probably about to get like Devin Haney versus motherfucking Blair Cobb, bro, or Devin Haney versus motherfucking Adrian Broner or some shit, bro. You're not getting no good fight, bro. You can guarantee that shit, and it's always about what else did you have, bro? What else could you be doing instead of that?
They promote though. What are or maybe the fights was so little that nobody paid attention, because I can't remember. I only remember.
You know what question I would ask KO? What I'm interested in knowing.
Who
What's that, bro?
the hell is letting they fighters go over to BLK Prime? Wouldn't that be something real quick? Shout out to J Boxing.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
That's the question, bro, and that's the issue that I have is they don't have a stable, bro. And you know me, you a Shakur fan, so you know one of my most critical things about Shakur was you signed the Matchroom and they ain't got nobody for you to fight. Well, bro, at least they got Maxie Hughes. They got somebody, bro. BLK Prime don't have no fighters, bro. So that's why Bud
Hughes is crazy.
Listen, that's why Bud Crawford ended up when Bud Crawford fought on BLK Prime, bro. They had to go get him David Avanesian, who got knocked out by somebody Bud Crawford had already knocked out, bro.
Right, for sure.
Like that's the level of fight that they can get you, bro.
For sure.
So
yeah, I have issues with the. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Taylor.
If you got an option to watch two of the biggest names at 140, Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez, or watch Devin Haney on BLK Prime, as a fight fan, what should you be pushing for, bro?
Yeah, man, that's a no-brainer.
So my whole thing is this even pay-per-view? I don't understand what's the whole point of this. Because they could have found a free TV if they're going that route.
I mean, Bob did say something about being skeptical about putting it on pay-per-view because of, the stealing of the pay-per-views and stuff like that. So sound like he was having some second thoughts about putting it on, but that's what was on the table for him. He should have at least entertained it. Because my thing is, unless you got a better option, you look like an idiot right now.
Bro, you're gonna go on pay-per-view anyway on a lesser known platform where don't nobody really gonna have access to it. And now your numbers really gonna look shitty. And guess what's gonna happen next time you go to negotiate? You think they using shit against you now? Next time you go back to the big, they're gonna be like, dog, like you want how much money?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't understand that shit.
You want what, bro? We just seen you on BLK. You want what? We gotta give you what? They're gonna try to do them real bad, bro.
Bro says you get a chance to fight Ray from the liquor store.
Y'all cool. Don't take it too far. But I got a quick question for KO, and then I'm gonna hop off. KO, what's up with it, man? I still be tapping into your channel, even though we don't always agree. So salute to you. I'll be hitting that like button. But let me ask you this: with the news coming out, I just do drop that that Tio turned down the Matias fight. Do you still think that it was the Haneys that avoided Tio, or maybe just a mutual business disagreement? Or how you feeling about that now after we know that Tio wasn't down to face Matias?
Same way. It ain't got nothing to do with the other. Devin ducked Tio ducked Matias. Those two things are mutually exclusive. They ain't got nothing to do with each other. They don't change nothing.
Interesting.
I still feel just like Devin got ducked by Teofimo at 130. Devin got ducked by Teofimo at 135, but Devin just ducked Tio right now. Like,
you don't think that
situation is different?
You don't think that shows that Tio isn't really willing to hop in there with a top competition right now?
Nah, I can't say that. Who got a better resume than him out of all them top guys? Who can just say they fought more top fighters than him out of them guys we talking about? So I can't say that. I can say he's upset with Top Rank. I can say he felt like he wanted to be on pay-per-view. He didn't like the flat fee, but I still call it a duck because it's a high payday, bro. You ain't finna get $3 million nowhere else, so I still call it a duck. But they was offering, like, Top Rank offered him and Devin Haney to be on pay-per-view. He fought Josh Taylor already, bro. He fought Loma before any other young guys, bro. He been in the ring with Sandor Martin, fam. He been in the ring with Jermaine Ortiz, bro. He been in the ring with Richard Comey. Like, them some names, fam. Them some names. I don't like them at all, bro. So I can't say that he ain't ready to fight top guys, because if he ain't ready to fight guys, how you sending top guys offers and shit?
Well, let me say this.
Duck, though. Like,
let me say this. He was willing to do it when he was up and coming, younger. I mean, he's still young, but younger, up and coming, and trying to really put his stamp in the game. Now, I don't know. Mentally, it seemed like something is off with him, man. And we was alluding to that earlier with all the racial talk and all this other stuff, using racism to try to get fights. I don't think he is dedicated. And somebody said, news to me, that he going through a divorce, so maybe he just mentally weak right now. But I respect your opinion on that. He has at least a comparable resume to Devin at 140. I'll put them 1 and 2. You could argue either way. But hey, salute to you, man. I'm out, Just You. Thanks for letting me have the platform. Shout out the whole panel, Vovo, KO, Big Dog Willie.
All right, man.
You already know, bro.
Salute to you, bro. You doing your thing out here.
I'm not gonna stay on here too long because I'm not feeling well. But hey, KO, I was going to say that cancel that shit until next week or something like that. I'm not feeling well at all to even participate in that shit.
Bro. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, only thing I got to say with Devin,
let's just give me more time to promote it.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not really stressed about it like that. But the only thing I have to say about Wilder and Devin going to this platform, it's okay for Wilder because Wilder already got his money, but Devin, I just don't understand the move. I don't understand it at all, and it just like. I don't. How much money is he gonna get paid? What's the payday? It's just always some murky shit going on with Black Prime. I don't understand what's going on. That's all I gotta say. I'll take you guys' answer off. You guys can chime in on what I'm saying, but I just don't understand it. And maybe you guys understand it more than I do.
I tell you what. You can look at their net worth. BLK Prime's entire net worth is $5.1 million. I tell you what, you go look at their revenue, $5.1 million. So
now, did they give Terrence Crawford $10 million?
No, sir.
Oh, that wasn't true. Oh, I thought that was
no, sir.
You heard what he just said. They net worth was, bro.
The money part of it, but I just heard that somewhere.
That means he'd be owning the company at this point, bro.
Right, yeah. I thought that was an astronomical amount of money. I'm like, damn, $10 million. I would have fought for him too. Shit. Oh, so that was false.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. Yeah.
It's funny when people be calling us the pocket watchers when we got to break down exactly what these fighters say. Like, I usually leave people alone on Twitter. I'm the most respectful guy you want to talk to. But sometimes I can't take it. Like, I seen Teo up on Twitter calling people pocket watchers and brokies. So I had played that clip for him. Like, I posted the clip as a comment. Like, hey, what about this? This ain't pocket watching when you talk about they only paid me $1 million and these other guys get eight figures. Like, what's that? Like, this is how we get here. We don't just wake up. I don't give a damn what Teo get paid. If it was up to me, he would be getting paid whatever it is he asking for. If that means that we all as a boxing community can see the fights we want to see him in. Straight up. I don't care about nothing nobody get paid, but this guy just he don't stand on nothing he say. You say you want more money, they say they was about to pay you well above your contracted minimum. You still don't want that. What an opportunity to fight on pay-per-view. Like, what opportunity are you looking for that you think that they holding from you? Like, what you try to get it off on your promoter and he's still putting you in position to be successful and you complaining and you don't want nothing. And then you're going to tell people that Matias don't want to fight you. This is why they're fighting him. Watch, I'm waiting for the interview. Him, his pops, they're going to say it. And like I said, I think somebody said that he said he didn't want to fight him. He wanted to fight him when he had a belt. So now that's going to move me to my next point. So you telling us your next fight is going to be a unification then, right? I doubt it. I doubt it. This dude is I don't get it.
On the pocket watching stuff, bro. What I find out is that only happens and people only bring that up if you're talking negatively about their favorite fighter, right? If you like, so right, if you on the side, so Devin and Teo, right? If you on the side of you feel like Devin should have took the fight, then you pocket watching. But if you on the side of Devin is the A side and Teo lowballed him, then you're not pocket watching. Well, both of y'all talking about money though.
Right.
both of y'all talking about money though, right? If you on the Terrence Crawford side of he got paid $10 million going to BLK Prime, it was a good move. Right. Or you on the other side, we're like, bro, they ain't pay him no $10 million. They ain't even worth half of that. Then you pocket watching. So people like to throw that shit out when they lose in an argument or a debate or that you're talking against their favorite fighter and shit like that. Like, bro, it's just and fighters do that too. Like, bro, you like it's funny to hear fans do that shit, man. We the only, and I landed here. Boxing fans are the only fans, bro. And I say this all the time, Judge. I'm sure you heard me say this. We the only fans that want to stay stupid, bro. Like you go to a football fan or a basketball fan, they be like, yo, they know the free agency, they know the salary cap.
Yo, talk to him.
They talk about on the court, off the court, in the field, on the field. What draft pick that team gonna get?
Yo, talk to him, bro. They telling you what moves need to be made
like,
and everything, bro.
I don't want to talk about the business. Just talk to me about the fights. We the only ones want to stay dumb, bro. It's crazy to me, bro.
Right.
Crazy.
Let me say this. Right. You know, this, in my opinion, this pocket watching stuff came in the Mayweather era. In my opinion. Now let's be clear. These is prize fighters. They do fight for a purse. I understand that. But this pocket watching stuff, all this experience and shit, we're boxing fans discussing money. We never discussed that before Mayweather. We never talked about a guy's money. We was talking about jabs and styles and right hands and uppercuts and how is the guy fat or not. We were never like having arguments about the fighter's purse. That didn't happen until Mayweather came to the Mayweather era.
Maybe. Going round to shout out to Cal Cooley, you fool, man. Yeah, man. Like KO said though, people like the being the not know. We like to be stuck on stupid. Like when you argue facts, like that's the only sports fans for the most part that consistently will argue against facts. And meanwhile trying to convince you don't know the business because you tell them what the facts are. It's boxing fans, bro. They'll tell you they don't care about the business, but they'll try to be a part of a conversation that people are having that's about the business. Like,
hey, bro, I done literally sit here just gave somebody what the person made in their last fight, what the live gate was, what the person took instead of the fight that was on the table, and then they'll be like, "Well, you can't tell him what he worth. You can't tell him what he deserved." I'm like. I thought that's what we do. Like you look at how much they bring in, and that tells you exactly how much they worth. But no, it's different. It's different.
I mean, if you're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. They only want to talk about it when the numbers make them feel good. Nah, when them shits don't favor your guy, and now it's pocket watching. All right, bet.
I just watch a whole basketball stream where they were talking about Bradley Beal. He don't deserve his money. Should he opt out? Should he opt in? Should he get the 55 million? Ain't nobody in the chat and nobody on that goddamn panel was like, man, why y'all talking about his money, man?
Yeah, right. Y'all some pocket watchers.
Nobody was complaining. They was having a good time talking about that shit. Try that shit on the boxing. Try that shit on the boxing panel though, bro.
Yeah, they gonna be on your ass. Why y'all worry about their money anyway? Y'all ain't getting none of it. That's not even a conversation, though. Y'all not getting paid.
I know you saw my boy. I see you got him on the thumbnail. I know you saw my boy Opetaia.
Man, KO, I was up
night, bro.
This morning early so I could call the fight at 3 o'clock. I've been up since 3 a.m., bro. We had about a 4.5 hour stream. But you know what? I enjoyed being up that early because the fights was worth it. I got put on to at least 3 good fighters that I wasn't paying attention to, I think, man. So it worked out. And Opetaia is, man, that's disrespectful, man. That's disrespectful. Buddy probably got to spend the night in the hospital, he said, and everything, bro. He did that, man. Filthy, man. I don't know what you do after that. But dude is a good fighter. He just took that opportunity too early, I think. Seemed like a strong, seemed like he could fight a little bit because he was putting up some work. But once he got home, It was over. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that boy Opetaia was fighting on he fighting on the inside. I thought he was gonna be more, you know what I'm saying, using that footwork, using them angles and shit, boy. And like outboxing him, walking him into a left hand. That boy flipped the switch on Opetaia, made that boy mad. That boy put that high guard on and said, all right, let's get it. And he beat that boy up.
Yeah, man. Bro. He just said, the hell with the boxing. I'm beating him up. And that's just what he was on. And when it worked, you can't knock it like that. That's why I think he allowed Buddy to have some success because he wasn't really concerned with trying to box for too much. He really wanted to put hands on him. Them shots that he was throwing and missing, I'm like, bro, it's a matter of time. And when he clipped him, That was it. He ain't let him recover. He did not let him off the hook.
Let me say this, right?
Yeah,
let me say, I know we only 8 days in, but it's gonna be hard to top that this year. That might be knockout of the year.
It could
might
be. I mean, because
can-
you led me into my next topic anyway. I was gonna switch gears from Tio anyway, because you know that's gonna be what that is. I'm pretty sure we'll be talking about him again at some point. But Opetaia, man, what y'all think about? What you think about this Zurdo fight, man? I think that's a real good scrap for him. Zurdo looked pretty good at cruiserweight, surprisingly. He looked better at cruiserweight to me than he did at the other weight.
He do look better. He do look better, but I don't think Chris Billum Smith is like that, bro. I think Ja a different type of dude, bro. I think Zurdo gonna do him. I mean, not Zurdo. I think Ja do him breezy, bro.
Yeah.
Just cause Zurdo kind of he big, he got some athleticism to him, but everything it's like everything he good at. Like, okay, he can move for his size. Okay, he got some pretty good boxing skills. He did like Ja is just way better than him at that. And I think Ja is a naturally harder worker, and he showed that he is an absolute dog, bro. Against Mary Breeders twice, and then in this fight, and I seen Zurdo kind of against Bivol, like when shit wasn't working, he was kind of cool with it. Like, I'm expecting him, like, okay, bro, you outboxing me and shit. I'm finna just try to turn into a Mexican brawl and shit. He don't seem to have that in him, bro.
Yeah.
And there with Ja Opetaia, man, I think it's a good fight. I think it's the fight that I want to see Ja take at the cruiserweight division. But I'm interested to see if he can duplicate some of that Alexander Usyk success at heavyweight, bro. That's when I think we might be able to see him, because if he can go up to heavyweight and that power can carry, shit, bro, that'll be nice. I think he's power, man. I think he'll do so bad, bro.
Right, he got some scary power, and that shit's subtle, man. It just came out of nowhere. I'm like, man, but you seen the intent behind the punches. I'm like, bro, it's just he catch him, and he did, and I'm like, damn, there it is, right there. That dude fighting like a man possessed, bro. It's gonna be hard to beat him. Chop shop, what it do, my guy? Zurdo, a damn heavyweight. Pretty much, right?
Nah, facts. He ain't lying, bro.
He big as hell, bro. I seen him, but that's why I was impressed last fight. I guess maybe it was the guy that he was in there with too.
You remember like 2 years ago, bro, when that motherfucker, when that motherfucker Zurdo weighed in and he was like 14 pounds over the weight limit, bro. Man, and they had to call the fight off.
Man, yo, big and dumb, yo. Way too big.
Like, bro, 12 pounds, bro. Yeah, that's that
we didn't speak on that. So, just to speak on that, no, we very aware that he got buzzed. He got hit in the top of the head, I believe, in the second round, toward the end of the round. Yeah, he got buzzed a little bit. But we was discussing that in the chat before the fight came on, that it was a chance that he could face some type of adversity before he get the knockout. And that's exactly what happened. To the T. Like, he got to, that shit happened, bro. Especially when you in the fire like that, man. You gonna get caught. My thing is how you responded. So that's a very small part of the fight right there. That was
my concern. Yeah, like you said, the concern is how you respond to that shit, right? Because somebody,
hell no. He said
if they made Ray Leonard have to sit down and fight. They made Floyd have to sit down and fight. These fighters, they good. Ja good. You know what I mean? Yeah. These fighters are good. But if them fighters I just mentioned gonna have to sit down and fight, these fighters gonna have to sit down and fight. And when you get buzzed, I like Ja Opetaia's response, bro.
100%.
I seen Virgil. You see Virgil get buzzed by Boy Chuck and Mean Machine. Got up like a dog.
Right.
Said, let's get to it. You know what I mean? So that's gonna come with it. And so it is what it is, man.
Yeah. Ingram, I like Ingram. Just want to see him on seem like he ain't picked the weight yet, though. I hate to see that. Like, the fighters would be looking like they kind of fluctuating in between weights where they're not settled yet. So I feel like you don't really be able to see the best version of somebody. You know what I'm saying? You see their body, physiques, it just don't be looking like guys be 100% locked in. I seen a couple of his fights, matter of fact. He got some skill, but he fighting on them, smaller cars, and he be getting bounced around. Went to work on.
Hey, Just, I appreciate you, bro. What's up, man? I see you in the building, bro. I appreciate you having me up, bro. I'm gonna holler at you.
Shout out to you, bro.
Hold it down, KO. Hold it down.
Shout out to you.
P.O.P.
Shout out to my guy, the professor. Was good with it, man.
Chilling,
Was you
man.
able to catch the fights this morning?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, it's a solid card, man. It was a good card this morning, man.
Fight kind of went how T Hill and I, because we've been watching them guys all damn week.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about that last night with my man B3. Shout out to B3. It was
Right.
like, yo, if there was a chance for it to go past midway point, I would have liked Nyika's chances. Nika's chance. Let me say Nyika. I would have liked his chances because he could box, man. The dude got skills. He fluid either way. Like he could orthodox southpaw and do it smooth transition. And he was actually getting with Jai, but he just couldn't stand up to the power.
He couldn't.
That was the difference. Single shot power. Jai is explosive, and not only that, but he's a nasty individual. Did you see that look that he had on his face?
Yeah.
After. Like he just looked disgusted. Like how dare you fight with me? You know what I mean? Like I was
like,
looking. I said,
like I know why would you try to do that? So almost like he took it as disrespect. Like,
right,
bro, you really just try to fight with me, bro? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, why would you do that?
Even prior to the fight, man. Prior to the fight, when they were at the weigh-in, and just like how intense he was during the face-off. Damn near headbutt the man off the stage.
Right.
So this dude is intense.
Yeah, that too. Henderson was good. J Bean, what it
He's
do?
intense. I think he got solid defense. I see somebody in the chat said his defense. I don't think the defense is his issue. The one thing with him though is his offense is like heavily predicated on rhythm. Like if you watch him before he punched, more often than not he bounced. Kind of like Manny Pacquiao. In that fight with Breedis was able to time him a lot. And early on in the fight, Nyika was able to have success timing him off the bounce. That's the one thing that I'm looking at as he moves up to heavyweight.
Yeah.
It's like you can't afford to get timed by a guy like Martin McCauley or even a guy like Zhang or one of them dudes. You know what I mean? It only take one.
Yeah.
Not saying that there's not no big boys over at heavyweight, but we talking about a different situation where you guys ain't on the evil playing field in terms of weight. You could come in 220. This other dude gonna come in 265, 270, something like that.
You gotta fight him. You gotta fight him. You gotta be like, nah, he too big. Nah, you gotta fight him.
There's no limit.
But I don't know why y'all be so negative.
Go rewatch Jai and just watch his the way he sets up his offense. Everything is predicated off of rhythm step. It's bounce.
I mean, as soon as you said it, like it's in my head because we just was watching it, so it's like I know exactly you 100% right. Like that's how he was getting caught. That's how he was getting caught in that fight. He was getting caught off that.
he was either getting timed with his feet off the mat or he was getting timed when his feet hit the canvas. So it's like you can't punch from up here. You got to come back down and plant your feet. So he's getting timed in between. So
and that's a heavyweight. You know, you don't want that to be an available shot that you're giving to a heavyweight, especially not no tree trunk and Martin Bacoli, bro. He'll send you to meet him. Shout out to my guy KO. He definitely knows boxing, bro. I don't think there's nothing wrong with the way he broke it down, man. Maybe you ain't hear him say that Ja got hurt, buzzed a little bit in the second round, but that dude is it, man. He the goods, bro. He really can fight.
Hell yeah. He's yo, man. He's like I said, he's just a nasty individual, bro.
Yeah.
He's just nasty. Like I was looking at that look on his face.
Yeah.
He got good legs, good hand speed, good power. It's just that one thing. He just, all it takes is the right opponent and that one shot. You mess around and you just get timed on that. Like we seen the great Manny Pacquiao when he got timed by Marquez. It was off the bounce. Bounce, set up.
Slap his ass.
Exactly. Got time, right hand right on the button.
Right into some slumber. Dude went to sleep today too, man. Hold on, man. I gotta play it one time.
Oh, that broke my heart, man.
Gotta play it one time. I was like, woo. But damn, it's bad when you can't celebrate it. When you kind of gotta just let it be. Do I got it in here? I thought I did. We found out I ain't uploaded. Maybe it wasn't meant for me to play it because I got it in here. I just ain't put it in there. But yeah, man, he slept his ass, man. That was a hell of a shot. And he took a number of them after that. He was like hanging on the ropes and then went down. He was out for a minute. But good to see him upright. you know, embraced in the, you know, in the back room. And dude, you know, I read a statement saying that he's expecting to spend the night in the hospital after that one because they go have to watch.
Definitely, it's going to be a concussion protocol for sure.
Sure, he got, man. That's a nasty individual. That's the best way to describe him. I mean, he gonna be a lot for people to deal with because you gotta keep him from getting to you, and he's athletic and talented enough to be able to get to you. He's not at no crazy disadvantage where he can't get to you. I mean, but it is a bit of a challenge. That's where you can have your success too, while he's working to get to you, right? And then, like you said, the timing him with his rhythm and shit like that. But once he get it, he's very dangerous. So, I mean, can you really keep him honest and keep him off you enough to? Because them shots, I'm telling you, I don't know who's standing up to that. And then they come from both sides. He turning them joints over. He punching through the target. Like he trying to make sure you not there no more. Like that. It's clear. He is clear that he want to hurt you. Clear. It's clear. It's no other thing on his mind. His every energy, the way he went about that business this morning, he wasn't playing with that dude. He had no intentions on going a distance with him at all. None. Them shots he was throwing early, I'm like, ooh, man.
He was throwing heat.
Early.
He was throwing heat.
Early.
Yeah, he was looking pretty sturdy too, because what's name landed some good shots to the body early too, man. He was working to the body early on in the fight. Nyika. I'm interested to see him and Zurdo because I gotta say, I really like the way Zurdo looked against Billum Smith.
Me too. I was just talking about that with KL.
Just like irrespective of Billum Smith, the one thing that I was noticing about Zurdo, and I don't know if this is because of the addition of Malik Scott in his corner.
Mr. Mile was good,
but his feet just seem a whole lot more educated. Like he was throwing the shots and then he pivot, get off the line. So he's not like blazing fast, but he just seemed like he's just fighting with a little bit more, a little bit more education, bro.
He was like he was in a groove. His body was cooperating. Like he was, he was in his bag a little bit, if you could say that, right? He was flowing in there. You usually don't see that. Look, he was very coordinated, should I say?
Very coordinated and very educated.
Yeah,
just very educated.
Right. He wasn't clumsy looking to me. You know what I'm saying? It didn't look forced. It didn't look forced in there. That's why he was able to perform. I was surprised. I was like, I get it. Maybe this guy ain't the best in the world that he beating, but bro, it's still the performance that he's putting on and how he looked while he doing it. He was firing off and he was getting gritty. He had to like scrap it out. He had to bang it out a little bit with this dude, man. He wasn't
Billum Smith was sturdy, and that dude was strong as hell too. Because there were a couple of moments in that fight where I swore he was gonna get stopped.
Right.
But then he came back, he responded.
All right.
But the one thing I said, irrespective of opponent, I was very impressed with the way that Zurdo looked technically.
Right.
Because I went back, I watched the fight with Bivol, and a lot of it was just like on a straight line. That's it. He's just coming forward, going backwards. But then against Billum Smith, he hit him with a shot, turn him, hit him with another shot, turn him. I was like, oh, okay, Zurdo, he's stepping around, stepping over. I was like very impressed with the way he looked.
A lot more polished a lot more refined with his approach. Like it just, again, it's just not forced to me. Like he working in there, like, and you can see that he been putting some work in. And didn't he switch trainers? Didn't he switch trainers or some shit?
I know what's name is in his corner now though. Malik Scott is working with
or added something. Or added something, should I say?
I don't know if he's the lead trainer, but he is working with him because I saw an interview and he was talking about it. And he was saying like he gave Zurdo a lot of credit for being coachable and wanting to get better, wanting to work.
Saying? Like, but you can see it now. That's what you're saying. He utilizing that size, man. He ain't just big in there. You get what I'm saying? Big for nothing. That's not the case. He utilizing that shit. He making himself a dangerous fighter to deal with. He's a solid guy. I think he a good test for Opetaia. KL say he think Ja, get to him and get him, but I think it'll be a good fight, as long as it lasts for sure. Teach, he said, has he been training Zurdo for 2 fights now?
It's Malik Scott. Appreciate you, Teach. See, I knew he was involved. I wasn't sure to what extent, but I did know he was involved.
It was something different with the trainer.
Yeah, but I was looking. I said
get rid of, but he added something because he just looked sharper. He just looks sharper to me. Like, you know what I mean? Intentional too. And if you think about Malik Scott and the way he be teaching, I ain't saying he responsible for it all, but just the approach. Like, he's doing shit with a purpose. You see how he be teaching in them drills and shit, doing shit with a purpose, not just doing it. And because of it, he a more effective and efficient fighter. That's what I was seeing too. And he looked like he punching, his punches got some weight on him too. So, man, I don't know, Zurdo. I don't know. A couple people said they think he can get Ja. They do. So
I believe it can go either way. Honestly, I truly do, because I feel like if it's earlier on, maybe Ja. But then here's the thing: like Zurdo, he's shown a pretty good beard.
Dance move. What up?
He showed a pretty good beard. He got a sturdy chin, and then also, you know, being in there with the caliber guys that he's been in there post Bivol,
right?
He's got some pretty damn good experience. And then I feel like Zurdo's just a little bit more consistent at this point.
Yeah,
because that's the one thing about Ja. Like I was saying before this fight, I think that Ja is good, but he's dangerous early because of how explosive he is. But then when you watch the fights where he's going the distance, like the Breeders fight, it seems kind of like once he can't get you out of there, he kind of like runs out of answers.
Interesting. Yeah.
That's how I felt watching him.
He let you hang around. Yeah, not that he let you, but like you said, like, you know, what now? How do you look when you don't stop people? So again, we see, what is he, 27-1, it's 27-0, 21 knockouts. But I think the bigger answers are in the fights that go the distance. I always say that. Like, you learn a lot when people really gotta go them rounds, and when a guy that's typically accustomed to getting his guy out of there before the scheduled distance, you get what I'm saying? Now you forced to actually go the distance. You're able to see more mistakes that's being made. So if you in there with a higher caliber guy that's on the same type of time you on, you know, in terms of really competing and trying to win, a Zurdo Ramirez, what happens if you don't stop him? Because he pretty sturdy too. He pretty damn sturdy. He got a beard on him. He was taking some shots in that last fight.
He is. He's sturdy as hell. And that's how I got the revelation, man, about my guy, because my favorite prospect right now, at least at the bigger weights, is Najee Lopez at 175.
I'm with you. I love him.
Dog,
Kano made me aware of him. Shout out to Kano Loco. He made me aware of Najee Lopez.
His first 10 rounder that he had like 2 fights ago, shit looked kind of shaky when he couldn't get the knockout, to your point. Because up until that point, Najee was like smoking guys, getting them up out of there within 6 rounds or so. He went the distance at 10, and he looked shaky as hell down the stretch. And then the next fight after that, they had him fighting an 8-rounder.
Right.
They had him go right back down. Like, nah, like, we're gonna take our time with you. Now he's going back to a 10-rounder. I want to say on the 24th, I believe it is.
Right.
We're fighting on Pro Box, but yeah, like that's what I'm seeing with Ja too.
He benefited from it.
He can box, but
he benefited from the move. Like, some people benefit from a loss, or you take that L, that fight that don't go your way, and you got a real team that's going to go about getting you back to where you need to the right way. Sometimes you got to take that step back and kind of really hit the drawing board and make the corrections and go back at it. And he in a good space. I like him. I like seeing him on Pro Box. He be kicking up, man. I see y'all. Look, I don't know, man. Y'all, how many cruiserweights you got better than Opetaia? It's easy to say who's not top this and top that, but who's better than him right now? Who do you got beating him? Even if it's Zurdo, all right, that's Zurdo. Name some more people. That's a top cruiserweight right now. He looking like one of the best. He definitely one of the most dangerous, for sure. I don't know why we watch boxing through that lens. Just because it looked easy don't mean it was easy. These are grown men fighting each other. I'm pretty sure no matter how these fights look, it's just not easy, bro. Pretty sure it wasn't easy for Ja this morning. I don't know why we watch boxing that way. Unless you could get in there and do what they do at that level, I don't know why we talk like that. Nah, it's easy to look at. Man, you got to put that work in, bro. Dude, he had a guy that was in their game coming to fight. He got in. He got home. You get what I'm saying? Wasn't blowing a guy out the water, but he was competing. You get what I'm saying? Like, I get it when we talk about these levels, but I'm telling you, especially when you amongst the elite, that gap, and I don't know how you say that gap ain't that significant. Once you get on that elite level,
Like it become a game of inches. I was saying that yesterday, man, or a fight of inches, however you want to look at it. But that shit, man, it's not that separation is not that deep. And some of these guys that's underneath that level are very viable opponents, bro. They can win. You got to come in there. You can't play with you couldn't just have any type of performance against that guy from last night. He big as hell, size, he's strong, he was physical, he was fighting back. He just got caught up in the fight.
Got clipped.
I did what he do. That was a good fight to me. I liked it.
He was top 10 though. He was top 10 in the IBF rankings. Do with that whatever you will. You know what I'm saying? That's up to you. You know what I mean? That's for you to use to your own discretion. And the guy also got pedigree too. We talking about a guy that's Olympic bronze medalist. So it's not a dude that couldn't handle himself. He got clipped. It is what it is.
Know that though. That's it, because that's not surface level, and you gotta go a little bit deeper than box rec. You get what I'm saying? You gotta really dig deep. They don't know that. If it ain't on box rec, they don't believe it. So you're not gonna tell me a guy that got a medal in the Olympics don't have pedigree and can't compete because a guy had more professional fights than him. You get what I'm saying? That pedigree is something that people kind of mull over all the time. You get because it's the amateur ranks, but you still was one of the absolute best doing it. You get me? So I don't get it, man. I don't get it. These dudes ain't no trash fighters. They ain't like Opetaia in the cruiserweight division avoiding smoke. Like, who was he supposed to fight? Remember, didn't he fight Breedis? Then when they saying he was one of the best cruiserweights before he beat him? You get what I'm saying?
He was getting busy, and he was getting with him, and that's the other part too.
Yeah, a good fight. You get me? Like, who was supposed to fight at this point? That's where I'm at with it. I don't like them fight fans. Let's not complain about guys going out there performing at a high level. Call for the fights you want to see, and let's see if they give them. You know what I'm saying? But if a Opetaia is not somebody I could watch his career and complain. He's not maneuvering around people. He's not gatekeeping. He's not avoiding smoke. You get what I'm saying? Not being a diva. He about hurting shit. So I don't know how people just don't appreciate the talent. Even if you think somebody can beat him, he is dangerous, bro. It's gonna have to take a good fighter, bro. Ain't nobody running up in there just beating that man. Yo, you're gonna have to work for that. And you seen that this morning with the fight he had. So I mean, look, and he got buzzed first. End of the second round, he got buzzed, and look how he came back.
And then we also got to take into account that he wasn't the original opponent either. He was a replacement.
For sure. I almost forgot about that.
He's a replacement.
I almost forgot about that.
So he's supposed to do just like relinquish the date. Like, nah, you're not gonna fight. The guy stepped up to the plate. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. So I liked it, man. It is a good fight, man. Breeze broke jaw the first fight. Jaw was hanging on for dear life in the last 3 rounds. That just shows his grit, man. That no quit, man. A lot of people were tucking in, man. They're tucking in and lay it down. They fighting with a broke jaw. Some people fight through it. You know what I mean? And you need that kind of adversity. That's what I like about him. He's vulnerable in spots. Like, he can be hit, clipped. You've seen it. You can be competitive with him. He ain't just blowing you completely out the water. But that's what's making him dangerous, because he keep finding ways to win these fights. He don't gotta blow you out, and he could be tested. He can go through some adversity, and he ain't going the first sign of it. He'll find a way. He did it this morning. It wasn't for sure that he had to knock, you know what I mean, his guy out. You get what I'm saying? He could have been knocked out just as easy. He got hurt. You get what I'm saying? I know it was toward the end, but shit, anything could have happened at that point. It just goes to show you they grown men in there. They can hurt each other. It just so happened that, Opetaia, man, he get to you, man. It ain't nothing nice. Better be versus fighter of the year. I like that. That'll be a great fight. Great fight for them. Yeah, we gotta stop. You gotta tell me what bums that Opetaia facing, because I'm not aware of these bums. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what bums he fighting. And this is where we at in boxing. He undefeated at the time. He was undefeated. Undefeated bronze medalist is a bum. Is exactly what's wrong with boxing. That's exactly what's wrong with boxing. That shit shouldn't even go in the same sentence. That's just telling me you got no respect for nothing that a guy accomplishes in the sport.
You get what I'm saying? I don't get it. What more is he supposed to do with the opportunities he had? He was undefeated, right? You get what I'm saying? He took a challenge that damn well we all know probably was too soon. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot to like about the fight on both sides. It's the way Ja handled being hurt. I mean, he dealt with another guy that didn't know how to lose. He had more pro experience, but that don't always guarantee you no win. He had to earn that shit, and he went in there and did his job. I don't see no negatives out of this card. Solid ass card, man. Ben Mahoney, I think that's his name, Ben Mahoney. Sharp, man. I think that's it. He was fighting on, somebody pointed it out. I know why he looked familiar. They say he fought on Better Beav Bevo card. Ben Mahoney, he was sharp, yo. He had some skill, bro. He was boxing dude with the little mustache. He was in there boxing. That was a good performance. Him, what was his name? What was Justice? Honey or Honey something Honey, Justice Honey. It was a couple people. A heavyweight, I think a Samoan guy. It was a couple of people. I gotta go look at the card, man. There's a couple people to look out for from that. So I like the matchups. Then I started getting some knockouts that I was asking for. I was like, bro, I ain't mad at none of these fights, bro. The ladies, Shauna Brown. First time I got put on to her, I thought she was gonna lose. Man, I don't know if you caught that fight, bro, but she was throwing them
Nah, I
hands,
missed
bro.
it.
Shauna Brown, good fighter, man. She was in there fighting. And you talking about me, feet lady? Because she was in there with somebody that was boxing. They both was undefeated. She had, I think, 4 wins. The boxer, I think more the boxer had 6 wins, but she was fighting and she forced the boxer, slowed her ass down and forced her to fight, and she just couldn't keep up with her. She could not keep up. Could not keep up with her. And it's crazy when you see these fights play out, start to see it in their eyes, like they know that you in a fight. She ain't quit, never, but she knew she was in a fight and there was a chance she could have been losing. Could we get an undisputed cruiserweight champ this year? We should. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. What you think about Doug? Where you placing him at, man? Because I know you do the homework, man. What bums is he fighting? I'm still trying to figure it out. Now we do this, we really call a damn bronze medalist a bum.
I'm looking at this looking at the champions. I ain't trying to see Badu Jack get smoked by none of these young boys, man.
Badu, Honey, and Terramona, that's his name. There you go. Yeah, there you go. I liked him. He went out there and smoked some shit, bro. Female Beavers and Butthead, right? She was kicking ass, was she? And got this Zurdo way more skill. I don't know who Zurdo way more skilled than, but it ain't Ja. I know y'all might like y'all guys, man. It's okay to like them, but I ain't about to be unrealistic. Opetaia, for whatever skill you may think he lack, he make up for it with that mean streak that M Queen was talking about. You want to play? Oh, you want to fight? Oh, if you don't want to fight, you in trouble. But if you want to fight, you in trouble. Just think about what I said. You don't want to fight, you in trouble. You do want to fight, you in trouble. Pick your poisons however you want it, bro. You want the disgusted look that Ann McQueen was talking about that he was putting on for somebody trying to fight with him, daring to fight with him, or you want him to beat you up and probably be on the chill. Like he might be on the chill. I don't know. But I just enjoy boxing too much to always look at the glass half empty. I'm looking at it half full, and there's no fight where I'm really complaining about that I seen this morning. It was worth it. It was worth the stream. Shout out to everybody that pulled up too. Man, I keep hitting the like button too, man. We gotta run the likes up, man. But this was an overall good card, man, this morning. I hope we do get a cruiserweight champion. I mean, we'll see some good fights. I ain't gonna lie, the next fight for me, because I hear people talking about it now, and I see some people going to bat for Zurdo. Nothing wrong with it, because he looked good as a cruiserweight. Him and John need to fight. I'm pretty sure nobody's a bum in that fight, right? That's the best fight in the best, ain't it? That's a good one, man. That's a good fight right there. Because Billy Smith was landing 40% of his power punches versus Zurdo, but Ja's the one. A poor defense, yeah. I know I ain't gonna say he had the greatest defense in the world, but I don't think he got bad defense. Like people, everybody's not gonna be like this master class defensive boxer. Like y'all gotta ask yourself sometimes what y'all want. He might not be that, but he's still defensively responsible, and he's a dog offensively. You get what I'm saying? Very rarely do you get like it being equal on both sides. one is going to shine more than the other. That's what I noticed with fighters. I don't care how you look at it, even if it's a little tick one way or the other, it's never going to be the way people expect it. You want these elite level defensive guys, and then you want the perfect offense, and you want them to have dog and all. Nah, bro. Yeah, I want perfect fighters, bro. They humans, man. They not perfect fighters, bro. They flawed. They make mistakes. They got weaknesses and all that shit. It's not a fighter that's ever been in the sport that ain't had a weakness, bro. No, yeah, they did.
And the more I watch this thing, I learned that sometimes it ain't even about having a weakness or having a flaw. You could be doing the right thing. You could have your hands up, still get hit with a damn punch.
True. 100% fact. And you know that because you're a damn junkie studying film.
You don't even got to be making a mistake, bro.
You watch people not do nothing wrong and still get clipped. Like, bro, he ain't did nothing wrong. It's almost like you saying basketball, you know, you ain't do nothing wrong defensively. I just was better offense.
Better offense.
Same shit with boxing, right? Since beating the #1 cruiserweight, Opetaia has faced solid competition. Just remember, Chris Smith chose Zurdo to unify with instead of Opetaia. Man, talk to him. That's the fax machine. So y'all quit all that capping, man. You quit. I don't see how y'all don't respect Opetaia. I don't get it. I don't know where we at in boxing. Like, what's wrong? Everybody's supposed to be a killer. Like, this is the thing. We'll make this argument about how bad somebody's resume is and they're only fighting bums, but you're not going to tell me who he's supposed to be fighting that he's not trying to fight or in conversation of fighting. Who's the best cruiserweights? His name is one of them. You can't say cruiserweight without saying his name, or you just don't watch it for real. You're going to keep saying Zurdo, they can fight. You just seen what Dub said. You get what I'm saying? Like, man, that dude is it, man. And if he ain't, then somebody going to have to show me, man, because I ain't willing to just slander the man. He put in work, bro. That dude get in there and fight, and he leave it in the ring. He fight hard. Like, I don't know what's not to like. I don't get it. I don't. Shout out to Opetaia, man. It was a fun fight. That was a scary knockout, bro. Scary knockout. I'm glad David Nyika, I'm glad he good. And I definitely watch him again. I definitely watch him fight again. For sure. For sure. The knockout means nothing to me. I would like to see how he fare against somebody else. That's a big dude. It's a big ass dude. He looks strong, but just young. Like, you know, that chance, that opportunity came very early for that dude. You never know if he had more polish, more seasoning. You know what I mean? Could have been a different fight because it was competitive to a degree to end it. Oh, nah, Big Dre. I ain't been asleep yet, bro. I still been rocking, man. I don't know why I thought I was going to crash, but I started getting tired at like 3:40 something. You get what I'm saying? And I go live before I started feeling it like, am I tired? But no, I'm good. I think after we done building here, I'll definitely try to make sure I get me some hours in because I hear my voice kind of going. I want some tea. I want to give me some tea when I get off.
Bro, I don't even know how the hell I'm up right now.
You're right. It's crazy. I thought I was gonna been out of here.
I was up until I want to say like 4.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Watching boxing. Dozed off for about an hour and some change. Then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta take my kids to school. And then I was over there listening to you. I wasn't even typing, but I had it on the whole time.
Right. Man, we had a good one, man. It was a good one. I've been up ever since. I've been on a hell of a run. I know I'm a crash. The double lives and then the long ass fight call, then turn right around and do this again. Woo. Man, I ain't tired of me yet, though, man. Shout out to y'all for constantly supporting the grind, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. If y'all new, sub to the channel. I know y'all getting timed out like crazy. That's because y'all being disrespectful, for real, for real. I see y'all, but we just too grown over here, man. Y'all see this energy, bro, is unbothered right now. And like the ashtray next to me, bro, good luck with that. Better luck tomorrow. It ain't going to work today, baby. Opetaia has a better resume than Zurdo. Zurdo best win is old Arthur Abraham. Opetaia best win is Breeders 2 times. Breeders gave Usyk his toughest fight, absolutely, due to knowledge and my federal star voice. How do I call my bro the fax machine? Always coming through with that smoke, man.
Do your Googles.
And if you argue the facts, then you bogus, man. You argue with the fax machine, you bogus. Now, quick question: would you rather see Tank fight Shakur or Keyshawn? for me, Shakur been there. I know Keyshawn is the shiny. I always say, you know, my new quote, the shiny toy that they backing out the garage. Look like Top Rank got it. Sprint, you know, spanking brand new, spanking new, new coupe. But nah, man. New sports car, should I say, whatever you want to call it, but nah. I'll be real. I'll say this real quick. Shakur been there. They need to fight. That fight need to happen yesterday. Type deal, right? I don't think it's over marinated, but it need to happen like yesterday. And Keyshawn, respectfully, 12, 13 fights. That's gonna be real risky. Even though he has a title, it'll make the fight, you know, he's a worthy challenger once he get a title, but it'll be one of them situations where I think it's too soon. And the fact that he'll be bringing the kind of fight that Tank is accustomed to might backfire in his favor at some point in the fight. But I think as long as it lasts, it'll be entertaining because Keyshawn, again, he got that pedigree and he can do a lot of things good in there, but his biggest knock is going to be experience. And I'm telling you, Tank more experience than you, it's going to be really hard to beat him. Average someone was good with it, fam. As soon as you lay down, you're going to be knocked out just? Yeah, man, probably so. Reign in peace, Queen. How you feeling? Always good to see you. Shout out to JBoxing. So, but look, personally, I don't care which fight I see because I can't control it. I'll be happy for either guy to get that opportunity. And it's a win for boxing because Keyshawn didn't have a title. People will shut up about Tank unifications. They might complain that it's Keyshawn, not Shakur, but they get over it, right? So I just want to see the best fighting the best. I think them two need to fight each other to prove because they're the more established. Prove that, you know, who's number one out of the two. That's all. And then if you want to Keyshawn fight after that shit, go for it. You know?
Yeah, there's been too much of a debate at this time. It's almost like a civil war.
Shout out to Roland.
Going on amongst the boxing fans. Who's better? Tank, Shakur? I mean, it's damn near like Bud and EJ all over again. So it's like we need that. I like Keyshawn. I think that's a good fight because I feel like he possesses some things.
It's like Earl and Tank, the PVC guys, and then Bud and Shakur, the top ranked guys.
We need that.
Some similarities there. We're gonna do a live specifically on that one day.
We need that.
I'm gonna stir the pot a little bit, mess with people. You know, I'm a because I do that. I'm known to do that. Little mad scientist, throw a little title up, mess with the people. PVC versus top rank, man.
We need it
already, top rank up 1-0, man. It was Tank or even. I'm already telling y'all, I'm gonna have fun with it, man. I'm gonna have fun with that one, and it's just for the love of boxing. That's strictly me just being a creator and thinking like, you know what? There's something to talk about right there, and I like all these dudes, so I ain't stressing about who win and who lose. But I'm telling y'all now, I'm not going against my boy. Y'all could forget that. I ain't betting against my guy. Shout out to Roland with the punches, man. How you feeling, bro? Smokers and versus the gym rats. Nah, man, Mo City, man. You know it, man. They gonna be like, man, Jesse, I knew it. Yeah, I ain't never tell you, Aunt McQueen, how a dude jumped in my DM, bro, in my Facebook messenger, bro, over a Tank post, a live. Without listening to a second, yo, he was
that's
like,
crazy.
I knew the ride shouldn't have fucked with you, man. You better not let me quick, bro. Yeah, hold on. I'm not exaggerating, bro. I probably still got it.
These people gotta be playing about the perceived Tank slander. It's crazy, man.
He was like, look, the Rise podcast should have fucked with your fake ass. Look what you trying to put out there about Tank Davis. He said you just a bitch anyways. You don't know shit about boxing. Shakur fan.
Jesus.
Yo, he wasn't done, bro. He wasn't done. He said if I catch you in Detroit, it's gonna be all bad. No more talking, tough ass ninja. Man, bro. But all of that, y'all want to know what y'all want to know what the last thing he said to me? Okay, bro, I will really check you. And that's not a threat. That's like talking about checking out the channel. How you go from that to that in a matter of messages, bro. That's why I was laughing the whole time. I was like, bro, this is hilarious. I was going to use it as like the next content, like this Tank fans going wild, but he kind of chilled out in the last couple messages, so I let him live. Bro threatened me, yo. He said, I better not catch you in Detroit. I was like, bro, I like the Lions. I started trolling them. I like the Lions, bro. They doing good this year, too. Tripping. Damn, I ain't know I couldn't go to Detroit. Damn, not the D, man. I like 8 Mile, bro. I like 8 Mile. Yeah, he called me at the right time. Like, it's either gonna be that with me. It's either gonna be like you're gonna catch me and I'm gonna go there with you, or I'm gonna troll you and it's gonna be funny. But man, this the threats. Like, I'm like, bro, and it's all because he seen boycott Tank like in the thing, but didn't click it and see what I was talking about. It didn't come from me. Fool, read the title. I'm saying Bernie the boxer said boycott Tank, and my whole conversation was positive after that. Even towards Bernie, I don't do personals. It's not that deep, bro. It's just a boxing conversation. People be like, man, you don't know boxing. They be in here stating their opinion. Zurdo is way more skilled than Ja. Y'all don't know boxing. Like, yo, what?
Yeah, way more is over the top, man. Like who you like.
Way more skilled than Beagle, too. How that pan out for you, boy? Got beat pillar the post. Ain't win a damn round. Talk about getting your ass kicked and knowing it and not doing nothing about it. Yeah. Dimitri painted a Picasso on his ass, bro. Yeah, you troll people and say facts, you get mad and block them. Oh, not me. I only block people that get disrespectful. Ja is lame. See, that's the weird shit right there. We build boxing up. When you come here with the wrong energy that's tearing it down, you'll get blocked. The Ma's gonna get you before me. I'm gonna block you if you disrespectful. I don't care about your opinion. You saying Ja is lame, it just shows your boxing knowledge or lack thereof. Like, I think you're the minority and you by yourself with this one. It's probably you and probably one other goofy saying Ja is lame or not good. Anybody saying that, you don't know shit about boxing, in my Roger Mayweather voice. And I usually don't question people boxing knowledge, but I'm tired of y'all calling bronze medalists bums. You get what I'm saying? You world-class fighters are lame and with no facts to back it up. You get what I'm saying? You can't say who he's supposed to be fighting, that he not. You can't say who he better than. And y'all think Zurdo is the answer, man? You mess around and spark Zurdo. Then what y'all gonna do?
Oh, let's say that Zurdo does beat him.
Mm-hmm.
What is that win worth?
Yeah.
If he's lame and he ain't this, he ain't fought nobody, he trash. What is that win worth?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The win ain't worth shit.
I'm one of the most friendliest content creators, but sometimes y'all catch me on them days where I ain't gonna be this laid back. But today, you all right, man. I know y'all, you probably hungry. You know, people do act, certain kind of way when they hungry. So you might need to go get you something to eat, bro. Go get you some eat, and you be all right, bro. And get it. Hate Mexican fighters. So, bro, but Jaw's suspect, he gets touched and hurt a lot. I don't think it's a matter of being his chin being suspect. I think you just had they're cruiserweights. These are 200+ pound guys. Like, at what point do we take into account that fuck a record? Let's stop being like a fan. Like, think about if a 200-pound+ man punched you in your face. What are you talking about? I guarantee you.
You could summarize it with one word, Josh.
Right.
Physics.
Physics, my
physics. Just keep it straight science. Physics. These are two large individuals.
Mm-hmm. Right. They
punching each other
in your face, by one of these big ass guys, bro. That shit is only fans be like, yeah, he's pillow fisted. He don't have a chin. Nah, he getting punched by heavyweights or cruiserweight. Like, these dudes big as hell, bro. that shit ain't nothing to play with. Another 200+ pound man punch you in the face, and it ain't gotta be no boxer. And you can put a glove on and tell me how you like it. I got to start giving more credit to the boxers, man, that perform at a high level, man. Opetaia slander in the stream is wild. Like, I don't even know how y'all muster up the energy. Like, it's a good fighter. He doing it the right way. You get him? So I don't get it. What do y'all like? I get Zurdo, but he got his ass whooped. Like, how could y'all shit on Ja when he got in there with Beagle and then went a solitary round? Bro was getting cooked from the opening bell.
Say, man,
I swear they are.
Rock with somebody else that maybe in his division or somebody that could be direct opposition to him.
Bro, Zoom, he
I don't mind because when you don't got nothing to add to the stream, like, but negativity, why are you here? Slide.
The other thing is also the cultural background, man. A lot of us, man, we don't know how to express differences without throwing shade, man. That's terrible, bro. We should be at a point in time where we can actually just talk the boxing. Well, if you think he's a bum, why? And if you think he has no chance, explain. You know what I'm saying? Because we could go through that. Now, that's something we could talk about because there's always film. And we could break it down. We could see if what you say has any kind of validity. And then there is the one caveat that the ring ultimately is the tail. Bump what you see, what happened that night. But, we would never get that because people, first and foremost, are a fan. And we know what Kendrick said about being a fan. And then on top of that, a lot of us ride with our people and we all just dump on everybody else. I'm not here to dump on nobody. I'm here to see the fights. So let's get to the fights. So Zurdo gonna run down on Jai, then line it up. Because I'm pretty sure Jai don't feel that way. Zurdo may feel every bit that way. Line it up.
Yeah, 2 cents. He be doing that on the regular. I'll just be ignoring these dudes. I learned the way of the trolls. Sometimes I ignore them. Sometimes I feed them. I get them what they looking for. But today, too late. Now a little bit too late. I've been up all day. I don't even care what y'all talking about. I just know who love boxing and who don't. If you looking at a job, Opetaia as a sports fan, boxing supporter, you enjoying what he doing, bro. You ain't sitting up there, he's only fighting bums. Yeah. That's some fan ass shit. We deeper than fans. We supporters. Fans talk like that. Like we almost talk as if we could get in there and do what they do and better. Like, yeah, this guy's a bum. Like, imagine him punching you in your face. Like, you wouldn't have a single shot at beating none of these guys you call a bum. That's why I don't talk like that. Because I'm a man. See how we talk like a man. We don't just run around slinging around insults. That show a lack of knowledge too, bro, and the understanding. You get me? And then you base it with no substance. You can't name no names. You can't name the fight. You just say everybody's a bum. It's bad. That's nasty word. Call it
a little bit of radio play.
Medalist bums is a stretch, bro. Now I ain't saying all of them turn into Hall of Famers, but man, a lot of these dudes be very talented, bro. Very talented. It's not the what? Who fighting?
See what I'm saying? I think the champ want a little bit of the champ want a little bit of radio time. Maybe he begs to differ with my man that was over there spilling that napalm. Got a little something to tell him.
It's probably you, Alex Rick. You probably like 15, 16 years old. Probably some type of teenager, yo. The fact that you saying hate Mexican fighters and we talking about Zurdo and who else, man? We got a bunch of fighters that we rock with. You probably like some little kid or something, man. Better watch out. Your mom probably on her way home. She gonna get you up off the computer. What's wrong?
At some point, YouTube, man, they gotta put not YouTube but Google. They gotta put a cap on the number of accounts you can make. This is outrageous now at this point. Like it's to the point where it's just pathetic as hell. Like, that's like the 12th account.
What you want?
Same person.
Shout out to my guy MAW, man. Said just do Ant Thomas and chat, man. Me and two of you could pass as 3 brothers in my honest opinion. Now shout out to you, congrats, Ja. Bad luck, Nyika, Teo stocks fell again. Yeah, man. Teo self-sabotaging right now. Yeah, y'all hear the brat baby dude saying what's up.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
And you ain't never got a box again.
He want the mouse. He want to control the laptop. All right, go ahead. Say what's up.
What's up, champ?
Say what's up.
What's up? Look at the champ. Look at the champ, man. What's good? Salute.
All right, say what's going on, yo.
That's right. That's right. Did you watch that fight with your dad, man?
Say what's up. Snotty. AJ. Where's KJ at? Where you at? He sleeping? He sleep? He sleep?
Feet.
His feet?
Did you see somebody else go to sleep today?
You know what it do, my God. Shout out to the fan. Appreciate you, bro. Maul Brooks, what it do? Yeah, y'all hit that like button, man. We building, man. Always. Oh my God, I see my guy in the back. What it do?
What up?
Birthday boy.
What's happening?
Look at
Yeah.
him getting in the lab ready to create a masterpiece.
Oh, bro, I just almost broke my computer and shit, bro, trying to figure out how. I know you showed me Mad Easy, but yeah, I'm no good on computers, KB. I can't. I'm about to have to go learn a course, Ant. I'm about to have to go get this shit taught. I couldn't figure it out, bro. Trying to figure out how to get a video to play on StreamYard. I mean, I don't have no problem screen recording and uploading it to StreamYard that way, but I can't. The clips ain't long enough. So now I bought a laptop and I can't figure out how to use the thing.
Listen, man. Hold on. Shoot. Set up a damn StreamYard link right now, and then I'm gonna click it and I'm gonna walk you through the process.
Okay. Salutations. Thanks. I got one. You want me to invite you?
Yeah, invite me.
I got my birthday stream for tonight, bro.
Man, he said even his dude's cuts on the earth, man. He knows way more about boxing than them for sure.
Baby dude.
They'd be like, man, you hate Mexican boxing. That's weird. Not when you like this shit. You know, Canelo a bad man. Computer rolling all.
So much That's why it really bothered me when they say slow, flat-footed Mexican fighters, bro. Legend, the richness of that contribution to boxing, bro. I just don't get it, man.
Here, I'll put it in the private chat, Ant.
You got a big forehead.
Wow. It won't even let me do that.
But when you say he out here painting a Picasso up in the ring, bro, shout out to the masterpiece himself.
It won't let me even paste the link in the private chat, bro.
Always giving more than $1 worth of knowledge.
I'll put it in the regular chat.
Like friends, man. You know, who just want to see the fight. Shout out. Assassin.
It won't let me. It won't let me. It won't let me. Chat. I don't understand.
Somebody.
I said Nello. I like Nello. I mean, I like his talent. He's a hell of a fighter. Mexican fighter.
Oh, there it is. I got it.
It's a lot of them over the years.
It's in the private chat.
Shit, ain't Oscar Mexican?
Good, man. You just need to go and give us that one fight that everybody clamoring about, so that way we can put that to bed. Other than that, man, speculation, because people can't disagree with things nowadays. We always got to sort up folks, and that's a shame.
Shit, I disagree with everything.
Deep boys, shout out, bro. Ryo, my guy. Yeah, I like Ryo too.
Shout out to Casino. That's my dog.
What the ethnicity is, bro. Mexican fighters throw down, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to the Mexican fighters, man. My favorite fighter is Mexican, man.
Yo, for real.
Judo.
Force somebody to be a hater of Mexican fighters is weird. Just so you can have something to argue about is strange. Like you down bad when you forcing it. You ain't hear one negative comment towards Mexican boxing fighters. Like, yeah, you exposed.
Hey, they coming off Rip though. They always come for Rip talk about stuff like that though.
I gotta know most of the time when y'all goofy dudes be getting blocked, the chat be getting y'all. I block the least people probably out of any YouTube channel. I'll be letting y'all make it because I don't even be caring. I just be wanting to see how long y'all gonna go back and forth before somebody clip y'all.
Yeah, bro, I ain't never blocked nobody, and I never will on Angry White Man. You can
I try not to, but some people be asking.
As a point of fact, for the most
I know my guy Zoom on the lurk. He got the blicky on deck, so
yeah. Oh, he got the big nails in it.
He ain't never blocked the supporter, not one time. It's always a detractor.
He'll be letting go at times. I had to plead for somebody the last time. I was like, come on, man, let him do it. He was like, I bet, but he got one more time though.
Wednesday.
Zoom don't play.
Shit.
Zoom don't play, but for the people in the chat though, man, my man Ant, he speaks the truth, man. His favorite fighter is Edward Valley. Man, that's a fantastic fighter, man.
It's a crazy favorite, bro. It's a crazy favorite. It's a
Real
real,
fighters,
real
bro.
baby.
Human, that's the fact, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Another dope build, man. Kambosos. I want to see if Kambosos can talk
Oh,
his
that's
stuff
dope.
into another meaningful
Go.
fight, bro. He been talking
Kambosos.
he ain't been talking crazy to Hitchins now, and I ain't even mad at it because if you got an opportunity to get in there for a title, you supposed to do exactly what you doing.
Yeah.
Don't do
Shit, man. Australian boxing's doing well. We seen last night, bro. I fell asleep early. I had to go watch the replay, dog. I got to like 3:15. I was about to come over and see what you were doing, bro. Next thing I know, I woke up. It was like 7:30.
No, it's
We
mine.
15, he was getting strong. He was getting strong. I came off work. I go to sleep. Matter of fact, I ain't go to sleep till like 6.
No, it's mine.
No. At what
No,
time? Remo come on like, man, I was asleep like 7 or something. But I
Remo
was
come on at
definitely
10
just listening at that
Eastern, dog.
I was texting, but I couldn't text him.
I didn't know any better. I think he was cursing. Yeah, I think he was cursing, bro.
Hey,
That's mine.
your boy Dragon said happy birthday, player.
Wagwan
happy
Dragon.
born day to my guy D1, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say
I set up a whole bunch of shit for my live stream. I thought I was getting somewhere.
birthday.
Oh, you still gonna get one? My man gonna make sure of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get somewhere, but not
He
with
ain't coach. He
StreamYard.
say happy. He can't say birthday. That's a little much for him, but he got happy though.
That's all good,
Happy
Kai.
birthday, yo.
Happy's good. I'm good with
Happy
happy.
birthday.
Yeah, to him. Yeah, say happy birthday, champ.
That mine.
Oh, he just gave you the dap. I seen him reach for the dap.
That's my dog.
Shout out to the chat, man. Appreciate y'all rocking
Shout out
with
to
me,
the
man.
chat.
Another dope build, 3 hours and man. We've been on forever.
Go and get your well deserved rest, player.
Man, or something.
I didn't even know what y'all talking about. Your shit's over? We're done here?
Swisher run and food. Some eat. So we had a hell of a run. Like my last 4 lives, like over 17 hours of stream, and we almost got a day on this joint.
That's what's up.
We're gonna go get mama.
Shout out to you, yo. Everybody in here. I'm live at 10 o'clock if y'all want to come argue some boxing and shit.
I got a couple hours, man. I'll try to sleep and pop through, man.
Yeah, no, I ain't worried about you, dog.
That's the crazy thing. We gonna see. We'll find out.
But
I'm definitely.
I understand, homie. I understand. You know what I mean? A lot of hard work.
Man.
Food instead of saying
Boxing stream this morning, y'all. A good card, man. Opetaia is real. Hopefully the next fight is in Zurdo.
That dude he fought with, that ain't no joke neither, bro. That dude can fight a little bit too, man. People are like, oh, let's see when he steps up his competition. And I hate when people say that shit, especially just because you don't know the guy they're fighting, bro. Doesn't make that guy any less of a fighter than he is. Shit is sad, bro.
No, that's a fact. That is a fact. That's an absolute fact, D1. I just know for me though, like you gotta tighten up some of them punches though, man.
Right.
My man Nyika was hitting him, lining him up with some straight quick ones, boy.
And he can punch, bro. He can punch a little bit.
Hey, that's one thing that was certain. He got a chin on him, boy, because Nyika was hitting him with some solid stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's a Samoan, I think.
Man, he was lacing Nyika body up.
He was. He he a two-handed fighter. I was reading an article. They said he was a one-handed fighter, just a left-hand fighter. And yo, man, some of these articles, I don't even know how they stay in like motion. Like they all negative. They are not fans of boxing. How the hell are y'all boxing forums and websites where I write these, very detailed articles of just disrespecting every fighter? Yo, you name them, they shitting on them. It's crazy. It's the thing I've ever seen, man.
Super crazy, bro.
Like who writing this shit up? And what's wrong with you? Like, the hell is wrong with you? Why are we negative? Like, it's not the only way to talk boxing, yo. Newsflash, goofy ass people. Like, let me know you enjoy it, man, and I'll tune in. That's how I determine who I listen to right now. If I can't hear that you got a love for it, man, I'm tuning you out, bro. I ain't about to.
I'm straight.
Real rap. Hey, Dirk's real rap, man. He laced him at the end of the second. I thought he also got him.
I got better shit to do.
My bad, Jess. My bad.
Facts. Me too.
I hate that.
Yo,
I was
man,
just
salutations to you. I know you want to get off this joint. That face-to-face they had between Opetaia and Buddy, that told me how Jay Opetaia is, bro. Like the way he is, he's ready for this shit, bro. And he wants to
I was
fight.
talking about that D1. He's a nasty individual, bro.
He is, bro. He don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm here now. Let's get it. I don't care about before, after, none of that. We're here now. The 8th is what matters. That's all he kept saying. I was like, all right.
Go get you some food. Go get you some rest.
Get your rest. Angry White Man, 10 o'clock. I appreciate you, KB.
Everybody stop through, man. Celebrate the birthday boy D1. It's gonna be a bang.
Happy born day to my guy. Listen, shout out to everybody in the chat that came through, that hit that like button, hit that super chat cash. Appreciate all y'all. Big shout out to the queen, Lisa, always holding me down with the support, man. Appreciate every last one of y'all. As I always say, yeah, a lot of content. Yeah, we got to build over here. You already know, Dragon. Shout out to you, bro. But again, man, we got a long ass day, man. And we just gonna keep building, man. The grind don't stop. We putting the work in and we building and grinding and growing, man. So with that, man, y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of this Wednesday. I'll try to pop back in 4 o'clock tomorrow on a good Thursday to build on this boxing. So with that, man, much love to everybody. We out, man. Peace to the fam.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see him jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, his channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdo shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdo. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. $4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
In the building. Make sure y'all subscribe to Jusdueboxing, the best boxing talk on YouTube.
Jusdueboxing in the building, 4 o'clock shorty, man. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. He's going to be live today at 4 o'clock, man. And he's going to be spewing some good stuff as he always do with an unbiased approach, man. He's probably the most unbiased channel on YouTube.
What's going on? And one of my favorite channels, if y'all into that pugilistic perfection, if y'all into that boxing, that's that boy Jusdueboxing here on YouTube. Make sure y'all check out Jusdueboxing, the only unbiased boxing channel on YouTube.